Hello, and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. A couple minutes late because of a polar bear attack, but now everything's under control. We've driven them back. It turned out all they wanted was penguins, because they can't get those in their natural habitat.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, this is Tales from the Backlog. If you don't know this channel, our channel is Shadows of Arconia. Usually this show is on Monday nights, but we're having some extra episodes lately on Saturdays. This will be the third of our three-part series in Nightmare City. The rest of the time, we do ongoing games on Fridays for our in-person table, and games just like this one, where we try out lots of different stuff in a remote format on Mondays. But today's Saturday, and we're doing this anyway. So I'll turn this over to DM Scotty to tell us about EZD6 Wasted World Nightmare City Part 2. There's a lot of colons in there. Let's hear it.
Part 3.
We're hanging out in Nightmare City.
Woo!
And these have been playtests, or not playtests, but these have been examples of the play from the upcoming book, EZD6 Wasted World. And it's a post-apocalyptic landscape. We've had a blast doing this. And I'm not going to tell you what happened. I'm going to allow Meredith Tersa to explain what happened to you guys last time and catch you up to speed. All right, take it away, Tersa.
So starting real quick back, we were on the road. We found out a box had been stolen that was supposed to go to Dr. Cyclops, and it's very important. We tracked it to Nightmare City. We avoided the cannibals. We found ourselves in the nest of a Ravager, which is a very big, gnarly creature of the wasteland. We managed to do a fair amount of damage while escaping the nest, got it to stop following us, made our way to the gang hideout that had the box. The Friar managed to talk his way in because he, as it turns out, is rather well known in the wasteland for frying people. Bad Dirty Jake made sure to follow him up and keep him safe while that was going on, and found some bikes while he was at it, stashed a couple aside from us, loaded them up with some explosive boomsticks that should be very useful in the near future. Ty Lee and I climbed our way up the side of the building. She went in a window and found the boss, who was talking to a henchman about the box, talked her way into his good graces. I snuck in the window behind him, pretended to be a creature of the wasteland, got him to get Ty Lee to toss me the box. We all met back outside where the Ravager showed back up, ate all of the fried gang members while they were sleeping it off. The Friar and Bad Dirty Jake managed to avoid any sort of confrontation at that point with it. We made it back to the bikes and discovered that the cult of Against Technology people have been waiting for us outside because they saw us coming through. There's also a rocket man flying around that wants the box and almost plucked me off the side of the building trying to take it. I also have a skull in my bag that has a miasma crystal in it, and it talks to us.
And I believe the very last thing that took place was that I threw a singularity grenade at the crowd.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You threw it. By the way, there's one thing we have.
It was like
to add.
mid-arc, and then we.
That's right. That's right. First of all, that was an amazing cut. But there's one thing we have to add, which is there was a section right at the end where Tersa and Ty Lee snuck in and then pretended to be part of a new member of the gang, immediately befriended this lieutenant sergeant guy, and then Tersa came behind the sergeant with this weird bone claw thing that she has, and they just convinced him that this was some nightmarish creature from his horrible childhood dreams. And my favorite part was that at no point during that did Ty Lee ever drop kayfabe or admit
she even shot over my head.
Yes, he's like, "Oh, I'm trying to kill you." It was just I was like, "This is the best. This is the best." Oh my God, the best. The best. You couldn't have done that better if you had planned it. It was amazing, and it was my favorite part, probably. Anyway, so yeah.
All right.
So now the question is, can we escape Nightmare City with the box and the dog Rufus and all of our lives intact?
That was my can we escape roll, and it's a 6.
Good game, everybody.
Okay,
It's over. Dr.
You make it
Cyclops
to the hold, and everybody's safe, and guess that's it. So we'll see you next time.
Good night, gang.
Yeah.
Thanks for
This
coming.
is really easy D6. This is a single
Really
D6.
easy D6. Right. That was previously was easy. Now this is
Super easy.
this is the second edition. Really easy D6.
And this week, if I remember correctly, we get to level up, as it were, again, and now have 2 power pool dice.
Yes.
you
So
do.
you'll notice that everybody has 2 pinkish die, which are power pool dice. Okay, which are a new dice type in EZD6 that you can get from leveling up. Well, we don't have leveling up in EZD6. They're called advantages. Okay, you can get it as an advantage. Level up. Okay. All right. So Dirty Jake is pulling out all the stops. Right. We had a street swarmed with these cultists. Right.
Yeah.
So
You're not going to have a better chance to use a black hole grenade.
right. So they're called the regressionists, right? And they hate technology, and they don't use it themselves.
So
they
it's
use
not
crude
likely
weapons.
that they have anything that can stop this from happening.
Right. So
I kind of like that you're literally killing them with science.
so my question for you is this. Okay, so you're lobbing it ahead of you, right?
Yeah.
You really can't miss because there's just the streets filled with them, right? You're gonna take out a huge swath of them. We're not gonna do any rolls, right? There's no rolls needed, right? This is like the final thing. This is the this is the device that takes care of it all, right? So we're not gonna have any rolls for that, right? It basically clears the street.
Okay.
The issue could be the time it takes to diminish. Okay, so I want you to roll a d6, and we're going to see if how many rounds it lasts. It can last up to 3 rounds.
Ooh.
So roll a d6. Oh, so 3 rounds. All
I
right.
forgot to tell you guys I hacked the dice roller.
That's right. He weighted his mouse button. It's a loaded mouse button now. He can hit 6 whenever he wants. Powerful.
So the Havoc grenade goes off, creates a singularity. It's pulling in everything in a circle is just sucked into the singularity, right? It's just like a circle chunk was taken out of the road, right? It's like in a 30-foot radius. So essentially, like all the people in the street are sucked into it. The building chunks of there's round chunks of buildings missing. The ground is literally like missing from under it. But you guys are still hurtling towards it on your bikes, right? Did Bad Dirty Jake holler, "Hey, I'm throwing the," or did he just throw it? From my recollection, he just threw it.
Yeah, I just fucking threw that thing.
Yep.
Now I'm driving one of the bikes, so probably I slow down and stop.
And I would have been following you because you're the best driver.
Okay, I didn't know that, but there we go.
And I've
I'm on
got
the-
a guy on the back, so
Exactly right. I'm on Ty Lee's bike.
Wait, I
now,
thought you
so
were
yeah.
on my bike this time, Fryer.
Is that where I'm at? Am I on your bike?
I thought so.
Yeah, we can go. I'll go that way. I'm on your bike.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Who's
Where's the
Rufus
dog?
with?
Yeah, who's Rufus guy?
He was on the bike with me. I've got him sitting in front and my arms around
Oh,
either
cool.
side,
Yeah,
holding
like
him
you
on my
said.
bike.
He's got little doggy paws on the front. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Rufus is like, shit. Jake, I'm not gonna have you roll because you knew you threw it, right?
Yeah.
But the rest of you, well, with the exception of the Friar, I want you to roll a d6 and don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Scared.
Oh!
Oh!
I'm telling you,
Ty Lee, look out.
I'm gonna burn my hero die.
You definitely
Oh.
want to re-roll that.
Rerolling
Yeah,
with the hero
yeah.
die. Oh my gosh. Or
Come on, hero die.
There we go. Okay.
Where did it
All
go?
right.
Where did it go? This
All
way.
right.
There we go.
Whew. The singularity, Ty Lee, the singularity was pulling at you, but you skidded to a stop just in time. almost like knocking the bike over, but leaning it heavy to the side, but recovering, pulling it up and recovering. So the street is now blocked with the singularity. What do you guys want to do?
Damn it, Jake.
What? You see how we're all still alive?
I almost fell in.
Oh, I'm sorry. How many gunshot wounds are in you right now? Oh, 0? Okay.
Oh, I've got a wound. I've been hurt.
Oh, yeah, but not from those guys.
That's true. That's true.
While this is going on, I want to look around for the Rocket Man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. Iron Man was here.
Where is the box?
It's in my backpack with the rope tying my backpack to me because I didn't want him to take it again because he tried to take it from me on the building.
Okay, yeah. So, Friar, you see the Rocket Man zooming towards Tursa.
Look out.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can turn and go in Are there any side streets? Is it just the main drag is my only option?
No, you have no side streets, yeah.
I'm going to go left and find a side street to start picking my way around and then back to the main drag so that I can find my exit.
Okay, cool. All
I
right,
will
so
follow her. Yeah.
Are you following as well, Jake?
Yeah, I'm following Tursa.
Oh yeah.
everybody following Tursa?
Yeah.
My rooster tail of dirt falls into the. Yeah.
Yeah, we will take pot shots at Rocket Man as needed.
Okay, so
And my
Rocket
two
Man.
boomsticks are on the bike with the Friar so that he has extra ammo.
So Rocket Man is zooming towards Tursa.
Okay.
I'd like to take a shot on the Rocket Man, please.
Okay. And you have traveling sharpshooter, right?
Yes, I do. So I have
nice.
for moving vehicles. There's no far range bane for shooting,
Yep.
and I get an armor bonus at speed. So, would I just roll the 1? Because I just roll the 1 die, right?
Yeah, because you're not trained in shooting, so yeah, you just roll 1 die.
Got it.
Now, okay, go ahead and roll.
Roll it. Okay, that is a 3, which I am
yes.
100% going to add 3 karma to.
Okay.
Ooh. What did you shoot him with?
I threw one of the boomsticks at him.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right.
So that's
So
now
if
a
you made it a
crit,
6,
right?
you roll again.
Yeah. That's now a crit. Roll again.
Roll again. That's a 4. I'll take that. I'll stick with what I got.
Okay, cool. So, that inflicts 2 strikes. So, you see, you guys hear the stick go off. Rocket Man kind of loses his trajectory that he was flying towards Tursa and kind of zooms out of control. So he's no longer heading towards you, right? He's kind of going, ah!
Sorry.
As the explosion kind of knocks him off course, right?
We don't know who you are, but don't do that shit.
Do I see any overhangs or tunnels or buildings with a side missing that I can go into to get out from visible overhead?
Oh, yeah. There, you do see a tunnel up ahead. Like a bridge, like an old bridge. You think you could get through it. It
I'll
looks
at least
open.
aim that direction.
It looks open. I mean, it's crumbled down, but it looks like you could get through. You can't see the other side, but it looks like you could drive through. Maybe some skyways or whatever, and they've collapsed.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
That would keep him off your back, right?
Whoa.
And theoretically, if he's back a bit, he might not be able to keep up with us in there.
Right, and he definitely got knocked off course, and he's no longer heading towards you at the moment. So, yeah, that knocked him out of the way for this round. Now, Ty Lee, I can imagine that you're always looking for ways out, right? You're always looking for opportunities, because anything can happen in the big rubbles, right? And you're always looking for an escape route, okay? But as you're doing that, you're noticing that there are some cultists, some regressionists in the buildings, looking down as you pass by. And they seem to have something in their hands.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How big is the explosion for the boomsticks?
It's about like a grenade.
So if I threw it at, say, the feet of the cultists.
Mm-hmm.
They would die from that.
If it didn't kill them outright, it would probably blow them.
How do we feel, friends? This is like the one
Especially if
place
they're in a
where the fire
precarious
can-
situation, right? It would probably blow
Yeah.
them off, right?
If y'all are willing, I'll take a shot.
Okay, they're up pretty high.
Oh.
It would
Okay.
be really hard to throw that high.
Oh.
Extremely hard. It was
Fair
easier to hit the Rocket Man because he was zooming in towards you guys, right?
Fair enough.
Like he was
Fair
coming
enough.
in, you know, towards Tursa. So you were just waiting for the opportune moment to like peg him as he, passed
Totally
or whatever. So yeah,
Totally fair. That's fair.
yeah.
They've got
So it's
the
a different
high ground.
situation.
Look
Yeah,
out.
totally fair.
But you could shoot.
And
Definitely.
I do have a benchmark pistol, so I will.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I go to pull the thing out, and it's like, nah, and I just reach into the the
Oh, you
sheriff's
do have
jacket.
you do have the lawman's pistol, right?
Yeah. Well,
benchmark
because
pistol.
we got it out of the bodies. Yeah, I have the
Mhm,
benchmark
mhm,
pistol. Yeah.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's gonna be the same thing. No bane, and I don't believe I get anything special when shooting pistols. I don't believe.
No, and you need a 4 to hit because the guy's got some cover from the window.
Ooh. Okay, let's do it. That is
Oh.
a 2.
You
But
could
as it
spend
turns
karma.
out, magically, it actually turned out to be a 4 because I just spent 2 karma.
Okay,
So,
cool.
I mean, I'd like to aim for whoever is holding the thing.
Okay. So, guy falls out of the window, and you see he was holding like a crossbow, like
Whoops.
a crude crossbow, as he plummets to the ground.
Can I catch it?
Catch the crossbow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, you could try to catch it.
Okay.
So,
You see this body. Ah!
you need to get a 6. But I'll let you use your driving skill, so you can roll 2 dice.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, get it.
I'm spinning a karma.
All
I
right,
want
cool.
that crossbow. So I see the friar pull out his pistol and take aim, and I'm just like.
There is one more cultist taking aim from the other side of the street.
I could try and shoot it, but that's going to be a bane in 1 die. So yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 dice and take the lowest, correct?
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
Come on,
What are you shooting with?
Pistol.
Okay, cool. Okay, so 3. That's close. You
I'd
could
like to
spend a
try
karma
and
and hit him.
I will burn a single karma to get that one
Okay.
hit. Yeah.
Ah! You hear him holler. He spins, falls out the window. His robe is flapping as he comes down. Hits the cement. You see the same thing. It's like a crossbow falling. And
Jake's swerving all over the road trying to get all of this stuff.
getting these crossbows.
Yeah. God damn, Jake, you own a pawn shop? What the fuck is
Yep.
Okay, so
I also have the
So,
shotgun that the friar gave me out of the pile, and I didn't mark
That's
down
a machine gun.
what quality of shotgun it was.
It's a regular shotgun.
Okay.
It's a regular shotgun. There's a broken down machine gun. I give you that as well because the friar doesn't give a damn about any of this
Okay.
stuff. He kept the pistol because it looked cool with the jacket, and apparently it's come in handy. So hell yeah.
All right. So now
what
I'm
did
armed
you
with a
guys name the
shotgun
skull?
and a crossbow. What's that?
What's that?
What
Bob.
did you guys name the skull?
That was Bob.
Bob the skull.
Bob. Okay, yeah.
I think we went with Bob, yeah.
Yeah.
Dresden reference, yeah.
Who has Bob?
Hopefully he's knowledgeable.
Okay, so go into the
Tersa
tunnel.
has Bob, I think.
You head
Unless
into the
somebody
tunnel.
asked for him, I have him.
Tersa has all the sidekicks. Okay.
It's dark.
Oh no, that
But
means
you do
very
you
bad
do have
things.
light. You do have lights on the bike, so no problem.
That's as
If you
close
wanna-
to
if you wanna
plot
have them
armor as
on.
you're gonna get, Tersa.
That's as close to being a red shirt as I'm gonna get. Are you kidding? I have all of the companions with me.
No, they're not gonna get killed. No, what Scott would never kill a dog or a skull.
Sure.
All right, so we're rolling out of the city. We've gone through the tunnel. the
No,
tunnel
you're not
long
to
or-
the edge of the city yet. No.
The tunnel's
Yeah,
in
we
the
just
city.
made it to the tunnel.
Well, it's
Yeah, you made
a
it to the
covered
tunnel.
bridge, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now that we're
Yeah.
closer, does it look like it's still a viable option? Does it look like a trap? Is this a really good ambush point? Am I seeing anything that tells me don't keep
It looks
going?
like a great ambush point, but nothing's happened yet.
In fairness,
Alright.
so does the city.
Oh, something did happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I-
the whole city's an ambush point.
I reloaded the crossbow, is what happened.
Okay, cool. All right, so you guys see a purple light up ahead. It seems to be from behind some junk. It's blocking your view of whatever is casting this purple light that's kind of scintillating on the walls.
Can I reach out with my ESP? Is it a miasmic effect at all?
It is, yes.
I'm gonna flick my headlight to let the people behind me potentially know we got weirds
We got
or
weird shit up ahead.
something. Yeah.
Oh.
This is a good time for me
Again.
to remind everyone that I resist miasmic anomalies, psychic attacks, mind control, madness, and fear. I am so high, none of this can touch me.
Exactly. Okay, so the skull says something wants to talk to you, Tersa. It's in my mind.
Tell it to call back later.
So Bob says.
I'm
It
kind of
wants to
busy
use me as a
driving right now.
conduit.
Oh dear, are you okay with that?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
We need ongoing enthusiastic consent, Bob.
Yeah.
That's right. Exactly. I'm also trying to figure out what is Bob a conduit in what way is he like he has no vocal cords, he has no mouth, he can't literally all
Nope.
he can do is think.
Right,
So
right,
what is
right,
it-
right.
this
He's a
thing-
signal amplifier. He's a repeater.
Yeah, he's a-
Basically,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a repeater.
Yeah.
That
Basically,
makes
a
sense.
He's
Like
a
a
radio, he
antenna,
just picked it
yeah.
up.
Yeah,
He's
'cause-
a Wi-Fi extender. I get it now.
yeah, he's a Wi-Fi extender, right?
Give him the guest password, Terza.
Theoretically, if we get him far enough away from whatever this is, he should break the connection.
That's how Wi-Fi works, yeah.
But that's the direction we're going. Ah.
You know, yeah. Oh man, I want to leave it up to Bob because I don't want to make him do it against his will. But
I mean, we're only going towards this covered bridge to try and get away from Iron Man.
Rocket
who's-
Man.
Yeah, we can turn. We can go somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah. So Bob says, I don't think you should look at this thing.
okay, I'm gonna
Not
veer a
directly
different-
at it.
Oh, just don't look directly at it. Okay.
Yeah, don't look directly at this thing.
I relayed that loudly to enough.
Okay, I was gonna say you
people
are
behind
saying
me
that
here.
out loud
I'm making sure you guys know. Don't look directly at the purple
because
light.
Fryer was about to make a terrible mistake.
So do you want to continue, which you'll most certainly see it, or do you want to stop
I'm gonna
here
I'm gonna pull up and
and,
stop and make a hand
communicate
gesture
with it?
and communicate with my team and find out how they feel about this, guys. Bob's picking up a signal and he doesn't seem real thrilled about it. He says don't look at the purple light, but we could also talk to it. It's knocking.
I vote we not look at the thing that terrifies our skull.
Very much so.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough. I also support this logic.
yeah. Let's go somewhere else.
I looked at the
Right.
right way. I looked at the light right. What?
I looked at the light, Ray. I looked at the light. Bob says, it's coming in now. And it says, I am Digital Angel.
Oh God, it's an edgelord hacker.
Yes, right. It's a League of Legends player from 2017.
So you're saying this is a relic of the old world?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly right.
these guys used to be worshipped as minor deities.
Sure.
Suddenly, I'm more interested in potentially getting closer.
Mostly by the
Don't get
youth.
distracted. Okay.
Yeah.
You have the trigger.
For what?
Can we
For the
talk to him?
Doomsday device.
Can we talk to him? Like, how is he talking? Is he?
He's
are we-
like-
To Tersa mentally.
oh, so okay,
telepathy.
are you just
By
automatically
telepathy.
relaying this, Tersa? Is that her word?
I
or do
wasn't
we not
relaying
know what's
anything
going on?
yet.
Oh, I
Okay,
thought
yeah,
this
so
was...
we'll say that Bob is like amplifying literally, like he's
Excellent, okay,
vibrating.
yeah,
good.
that's
You
what
can
I thought
hear-
was happening.
Yeah,
you
we
can
said
hear what
last
he's saying
time.
literally. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
yeah.
wait, so if that's
And you
happening,
can answer through Bob. Like Bob is like a microphone, right?
yeah.
if that's happening, okay, like we're doing, we just stop, and I'm still stoned out of my mind, and then suddenly the skull, it's like a radio, like it's
Right.
just suddenly starts tuning a thing. Can you get any other signal on that? This is weird.
What? And we have the trigger? Oh no.
The box.
The
Hey,
Rufus did say it was a doomsday thing.
hey, what's your name, Purple Light Man? Person. Purple Light Entity.
I am Digital Angel.
Oh, right, you said that already.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Are
And
you...
Digital Angel is what I am.
Okay, so...
I want to ask a question that's very important. Digital like computery bits or digital like fingers?
that is important to know.
Because if
It
you're a
doesn't
finger
answer.
angel, that's gonna make me kind of uncomfortable.
It says, "Bring me the trigger.
No, we're not doing that.
It will not be safe with you.
Oh, that's for sure. What's it to trigger for?
It shall release the true apocalypse, burning your world to a cinder."
Cool, so I'm
Wait,
just
it's not
going to
gonna-
take this apart. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go find some place to squat, and I'll just disassemble this.
Disassemble the box?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a good plan.
Well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't rig a triggering mechanism like a bomb. You wouldn't want it to go off if you jostle it, right?
If anyone
Like,
fucks with it, the world ends.
But
Yeah,
Doc,
like, this is like-
Doc Klops wants it. We got to get it to Doc Klops.
oh, that's true. We gotta get Doc Klops is already what he'll be called from now on. That's amazing. Or
Doc
she'll be called.
Klops.
All right.
Doc Klops is
If you guys really think we should give the trigger that ends the world to Dr. Cyclops, I guess I can support you on that.
It was on its
Maybe-
way to him in the first place when it was stolen by these raiders.
It will only be safe with me.
Okay, why do we think that?
yeah.
Why do we believe you about that?
How do we know you're not like some bulletin board kid?
I am all-knowing, all-powerful.
What's my
name?
middle name?
Oh my gosh.
Fist bump.
That is
Oh, yeah,
unimportant.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you know everything, buddy. Listen, Finger Angel. Here's the situation. All right. We don't even know what this box is yet. And to be frank, you're just a purple light right now. So
If you know everything, what's in the box?
yeah.
The trigger to end the world.
Can you be more specific?
You will not understand.
Okay, tell us anyway, and if we don't understand, nothing's been lost.
Bingo.
I don't think this is going to tell us what we want to know.
Okay, I've got a
It's
great
being
idea.
Purposely vague.
Let's drive in a completely different direction.
Okay. This is another out of character moment. Friends, I invite you to stop the Friar at any moment you feel comfortable. The Friar gets off the bike and picks up a boomstick. Let's go. And he's just starting to walk towards the light.
I stopped the fryer.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
You don't have to get fried.
Like, no,
Puts the
no,
thing back.
you're not even
Okay.
supposed to look at it. Remember, we can't go fight it.
At least that's what it said.
Well, that's what Bob
what it
said.
says.
Bob said
That's
that
what Bob said,
before
right.
he even became a conduit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say
But-
the Friar is intensely curious.
To be fair, Bob did lure us into the nest of the Ravager to be eaten by its babies, and I brought it out just because I didn't think anything should stay in that environment. A new life, I figured we could give him a chance somewhere else. He could be lying to us.
Could be.
Just throwing that out there.
He has a skull.
Okay, but
True.
I submit the following. If Bob's lying, and we believe him, the result of that lie is we don't cross the bridge and interact with the mysterious psychic purple entity. And we just go on about our way and take the box where we were going to take it. So that's the result of Bob's lie. If Bob's telling the truth, and we believe him, the same things happens. But if Bob's telling the truth and we don't believe him, we could all die.
Indeed. Tally, do you see a better way out of here? The first way I found clearly has got some bad issues.
I don't want to mess with a blue glowy thing. I mean,
Can you see a better path? You usually are better at getting us out of places like this. I'm not good inside walls. We're too many people.
I thought maybe I might have seen a route earlier, but I don't know for sure.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The friar really wants to go fucking see what that light is.
The city's a maze.
Steve does too, but Jake does not.
I mean, if you're like wearing sunglasses, are you actually looking directly at it? You've got some sort of protective eyewear.
Are we gonna do some Medusa
Like a
mirror
welder's
bullshit?
mask or
I
something?
was gonna say, do I have a mirror? I have a knife. It's probably pretty shiny. I could loan it to you.
So Digital Angel says that it was created by the governments before the end, and it triggers a doomsday device that will destroy all life on Earth. As like a final, if one side destroyed the other, they were going to set it off.
Didn't that already
Or
happen?
mutual destruction.
Digital
No,
Angel,
that's not what caused it. That's not what caused the apocalypse.
Digital
That's right.
Angel, were you there around the time this thing was created? Did you exist at that time?
I did, yes.
Okay, so are you what the ancients would have called an AI?
Yes, I am a program.
Okay, great. So
I am programmed AI.
guys,
But
just
now I exist
just so you guys all
through
know,
the miasma.
nobody's sure what
Oh.
caused the apocalypse, but before it happened, everyone was sure it was going to be the AIs. That's what I've read in all the literature. This is my Mysteries of the Fall inclination.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Right.
He did say he was given life by the miasma, though, and the miasma is what gives me the ability to have some limited ESP, and the reason I have claws. So, I mean, it's not always a bad thing. He maybe has...
Right, but what I'm saying is if he's a, like, what is the event called? It's like the burn or something?
The end?
Yeah, the end.
Yeah.
If he's an AI from before then, and we give him a doomsday machine, he's gonna use it, like, immediately.
Oh, I don't vote we give it to him at all, no.
Well, that's
I
what he
just
wants
was-
us to do.
You don't have to give it to me. You can give it to my agent,
No, that's the same thing.
who is
Who's
flesh
that?
like you.
Who's
Are
your
you friends
agent?
with Rocket Man?
Rocket Man is my agent.
Oh,
You might want to check on Rocket Man. I'm so sorry.
yeah, he might be hurt. he might be. He
I'm
might be
sincerely
really hurt.
sorry.
Actually, he was going real fast.
Yeah.
And kind of lost
Rocket Man
control.
is flesh like us. Maybe we could have a talk. If you can contact Rocket Man, let him know we want to, what's the word, parlay?
Rocket Man was flesh like us. He's now at least 25% cement.
Parlay. Parlay with Rocket Man.
Okay.
Then you can
Why are you-
decide.
Why are you hiding behind a box? I gotta know.
My magnificence will blind you,
Yeah, that's basically what
meat
Bob said.
sack.
I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I think he's a disco ball. I think he's a disco ball and he's embarrassed.
Well, go have a look, Friar. Your eyes are squinted so much, you won't be able to see all of it.
What's
Your
the
eyes
worst
are
that
so
could
squinted.
happen? You go crazy? You die?
And-
Probably that. That's probably the worst. that
As,
could
as
happen.
Jake is saying this, the friar's already halfway there. The friar does pull one of the boomsticks off the thing, just in case, you know. All right,
Anybody else we could give him to wear, so at least there's a filter?
fuck it. Let's go.
Are you gonna go look?
I gotta look. I gotta know what he looks like. We can't drive away and not know what he looks like. Come on. I'm
Anybody
the
else or
sacrificial
just the
character.
friar?
Wait, let's ask the dog. Let's ask the psychic dog if he has any further information beyond what Bob had.
That's a good point.
I don't know.
It's not a Rufus's depth, guys.
Would you go look at it, Rufus? If we said, "Hey, Rufus, go look at it," no, he wouldn't.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what I
Nah,
thought.
fuck it. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay,
All the way,
friar.
let's go.
I'm gonna keep
So-
an eye out for Rocket
right,
Man
so-
to land behind us.
Yeah.
You have fun.
Gotcha.
I'm massively stoned at this point. Of course, I've been smoking lots of drugs with the various gang members, and like I don't like walk right around the corner. I give it a little bit of space, but I'm not trying to be like careful or clever. I'm just like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I turn the corner. I'm looking for the purple light. What do I see?
So you see it, right?
What? Yeah.
I want you to roll an avoidance check.
Okay.
But you do get 2 dice because you have your
Fantastic.
high.
It's
Yeah,
a young
yeah,
Clint
I got
Howard.
high. Because I got high.
Clint Howard. All right, here we go. Roll. And what am I trying to hit?
You're trying to hit a 6.
Ooh.
An avoidance roll is a 6.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Okay.
I think I might have one. Nope. Okay, so then I can. Now, the power pool die are used for this? No.
You could either, the green die re-rolls one of those dice, which you really don't need to.
Mhm.
I would save that die.
Okay.
I would use one of the pink die, which is a power pool die, and add
Yes.
another die to the roll.
Yeah, roll a
Okay.
2.
So roll
better.
1 die.
Okay, rolling one. So I just got to roll one die. It's a 6, right? D6?
You just need a 6.
Rolling it. Okay.
Oh.
That makes it a
Nope,
5.
that's okay. That's okay. I can add a karma. That's my last karma. It's a 6 now.
Yay!
There we go.
Gotcha.
All
Oh,
right.
no. So that's a separate roll. That's not added to the roll.
Oh, my apologies.
Wait,
The
he
die
used-
roll adds to the roll, but they're still all separate numbers, right? So it's 3, 4, 1. So 4 is your highest number.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm not going to add the
Oh,
karma. I'm just gonna take the
was
loss.
his first roll with a Bane?
No, his first roll was with a boon.
Oh, I see. I've misunderstood what you meant by adding to it. You've been saying adding.
Yeah. When you say add, it's just like
Yeah,
it's
so
just
the
It's
the
an
die
extra
like
boon.
adds. It's like a bane that you can use anytime you want after the fact. It's like an after the fact bane.
Gotcha.
Or-
gotcha.
I mean boon. I'm sorry, boon. Sorry, boon.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So then I'm gonna.
It's an
I'm
after
gonna-
the fact
I'm
boon. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead. I take the loss. What happens?
Okay.
First of all, do I
what
get a
do you-
karma?
Yeah, you would.
Okay, I get the karma. All right, I'm coming back up in the world. Let's
Let's
go.
see if you're alive
Okay.
to use it.
I mean, it's last session,
Okay.
guys. Got to go out.
The friar
Yeah.
walks back with
Uh-huh.
an even more glazed look on his face,
Oh, God.
Okay.
Guys,
and you
does he
can't
look
remember what you can't remember what happened. You can't remember what you saw.
Guys, does he look stoneder than usual?
Are you
What did it
okay,
look like,
Fire?
Fred? What did it look like?
It looked really purple. Really purple. I
Hmm.
think.
Enough.
I look back. Yeah, I think it's purple. I'm fairly sure.
So do we want to wait and try and talk to Rocket Man to see if the human counterpart of this AI is someone we want to deal with, or do we want to take off?
I'm like quiet for once because I've had my mind blasted out. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not.
So Ty Lee, you notice some cultists sneaking into the underpass.
Oh. We've got company.
Wait, hold on.
I'm going to speak to the entity in the
Sneaking up-
skull. Are
sneaking
the
up on you.
cultists with you?
No.
Okay. the friar says, "Oh no, they're here for our purple technology."
Oh,
I'm
God.
going to start.
Guys, quick! Protect that technology that glows purple from these cultists.
I'm gonna pull out my mag rail gun and start backing towards the purple light so that I'm not facing it, but getting closer to it than the cultists.
Yeah, you know what? Me
Okay.
too. I'm going to do it on my motorcycle, though. I'm going to be
Yes,
backing
I
the
am also
motorcycle
backing the
towards
motorcycle up. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And walking
they-
it backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
creeping in the ruins of the tunnel, and they don't come any closer.
Cool.
You got
So
another
you
one of
say
those
that-
hand grenades, Jake?
it. No, unfortunately, the great evil machine of purple that gave me the grenade that kills everyone hasn't finished
What was
making
that?
another one yet. As soon as it does, I'll throw it right at them.
Great.
I hope
Oh, it
they
should
don't
be
come
soon.
soon. Yeah, I hope they don't try to charge in advance to stop the purple light from making the grenade that killed all their friends.
I would
They're
like to.
they're holding their positions
Ah.
in the rubble.
I would like to roll my bike forward just a touch in front of everybody else and pump a couple of the rounds of my weapon, since I'm already using today's round of it, into the ruins, and just try and intimidate them into, you don't want to mess with us, and just silently just fire a couple rounds and then just stare at the ruins and just try and intimidate, because I have a boon to intimidating.
Right. So they pull back some, but they're not pulling out of the tunnel. They're creeping back.
Something.
Are they cutting off our exit?
Yes, unless you want to go past the digital angel.
Let's just not look at him as we drive by.
Did you say you said that the friar could not remember what he saw, right?
Yeah. You have no recollection of what happened.
I just snapped to it. I'm like, hey, I still want to look at that thing.
Friar, you already did.
What? No, I didn't. I have no idea what it looks like. I walked right
Your
back
memory
over to it
is
again.
really bad. Okay.
I walked right back over to it again.
It was bound to happen, guys.
Can I, when I see him doing that, can I try and anchor my ESP shield over him to try and buff him as he goes?
Oh, right,
Close
right,
enough
right.
to me?
Yeah, you can actually.
And
You
he
can.
has
Oh,
all
you
that
get to
resistance.
add an extra die.
He has all that resistance
shit.
anyway.
He gets another one now.
Yeah, well, I'll take all of it.
Yeah.
So am I
Yeah,
rolling
yeah.
3 now?
So you don't roll anything,
Okay.
because
Oh,
you're
okay,
just your mind is blanked it out. Like you can't. It doesn't matter how many times you look at it. You can't see it.
Okay,
You don't remember seeing it, right?
So like I'm looking at it right now, and I can't. I'm not processing that I'm seeing.
You're not processing what's in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
take off my tarp cloak and throw it over it.
Okay. It covers it.
Right, I spin the wheel and start going down.
We're out of here. Let's go.
Screw that.
Friar, hop on the bike.
Somebody just grabs me. I'm on the bike. I
Nice,
can
nice.
delete tarp cloak from my equipment now.
Friar, do you have any tumors now? Any maybe brain tumors?
Oh, I mean, I probably had them for years. if
Probably
I'm
does,
being
yeah.
honest with you.
I'm like, hey, Jake, we should stop somewhere. Maybe you can take a component out of that trigger box before we give it to Doc Klops.
Yeah, I just don't feel like... I mean, if it's a box that destroys all life on Earth, I just don't feel like there's really anybody I would hand that to.
Yeah.
Right. So the digital angel says do not to take it to Dr. Klops.
We're going to take part of it to Dr. Klops, and maybe we'll put part of it on the moon. We'll see what
Are
happens.
you familiar with Dr. Klops?
By the way, just so we're clear,
Yes.
we're having a conversation with a with an AI monster that is currently underneath my cloak. That's what.
Yeah,
It's
while...
literally just,
Yeah.
This is what's happening right now. It's literally just like, yes, you must not give it to Dr. Cyclops. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, but also that's
No, but I'm
happening...
holding on mine, so it's
Not
the
That's
give
right,
it to
yeah, exactly.
It's happening while we're racing away from it on motorcycles. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Coming through the skull.
Yeah.
But he's heard of Dr.
Only
Cyclops.
my agent can be trusted. Trust no one.
First thing your
Send your
agent tried to
agent
do is
first,
steal it
sometimes
from
Yes,
us.
I know him.
You need to
He
work
has
on your
tried to
trust
use me.
issues and your people skills. I'm just saying.
He has
Both.
tried to use you.
Yes. I escaped.
And yet you want us to
He
trust
thought he had me trapped.
Dr. Cyclops tried to use you.
Yes,
Oh, I see.
but I escaped.
There's a jump at the western side of the city with a collapsed bike in the ditch. Send your agent to that side of the city at sunset. We will meet with him. We make no promises.
There's a safer place you can meet.
I'm sure there is.
The cultists will be swarming the city looking for you.
Yes.
This will be a safe place.
Where?
Look for the steel snake. It leans up the side of a tower. You can actually ride your bikes up.
Ooh, excellent.
Well, that
Do we
sounds
see
like an
anything
awesome thing to
like
just do.
Yeah, I'm just in
Yeah,
general.
I'm down for that.
It is the
Anyway,
tallest.
Jake's just like bucket list, man. We're getting this done.
It's like
You
that.
can find it. It is the tallest single building in the remains in Nightmare City.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I think I saw that on the way into town. Yeah.
Can I just completely out of character? I love that we're like, oh, the best choice of action is to take our bikes up into the sky, where Rocket Man won't have a clear advantage.
No, didn't you ever see the Joel Schumacher classic Batman and Robin? Nothing is more awesome than driving your
crazy.
vehicle on a giant statue.
No, it was crazy. Batman and Robin.
Right.
No, Batman and Robin
need
was
the
just like
winch,
this huge
though.
purple light, and I can't remember any of it. That's all I remember. From Batman and Robin was this massive purple light. I don't remember any part of it. I failed to roll. I must have.
Clearly, you have to look at it again.
I can only watch it through a tarpaulin cloak over top of my television. It's the only way I can do it. Okay. So, yeah, sorry. I'm going to shut up now.
So we don't necessarily have to go up the building, but we can at least head that direction and feel it out.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see what.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, Purple Light Man clearly wants to destroy the Earth. And so I feel like anybody who really wants this thing obviously wants to use it to destroy the Earth.
Well, and from what he said, Dr. Cyclops had him at one point and was experimenting on him and had him captured, and he escaped out to here, which is why he doesn't want us to give it to Dr. Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
So he's on the side of not giving it to anyone, it sounds like, except Rocket Man.
Except
That's
himself,
the fly in the
yeah.
ointment.
I just don't know about that. I feel like we can either take Purple Guy's word that Dr. Cyclops is bad and Rocket Man is good, or we can just disassemble the thing and not let anyone have it. Or we can go give it to Dr. Cyclops, who we trust for some reason.
There's also other options. I mean, we could just take it elsewhere and hide it somewhere. We could.
So, yeah, Rufus chimes in. He says that the Phoenix Knights, or the Phoenix lawman trusted Dr. Cyclops. Yeah,
That's what I was going to say. Do you have
that's
any
the only
knowledge of
thing
Dr.
you know. But that's the only thing Rufus knows.
Yes, Rufus, but the Phoenix Rangers are also all dead now after trusting Dr.
Yes, yes. Well, at least his master is.
I'm
just
just
the one
leaning
guy.
back. I'm leaning back on Jake's bike. That's fucking harsh, Terza. That's freaking-
You're wearing a gun from one, carrying the gun from one, wearing the jacket of another. I have the dog of a third. These are not doing well in the wasteland. These Studleys, they're not prepared for it. Dr.
look at
Cyclops isn't
Rufus.
training them well.
I look at Rufus and know that he wouldn't launch that. I'm still like, she does have a point though. She made a very excellent point.
Okay, but are we gonna like counterpoint that by counting all the bodies that are not Phoenix lawmen? Because there's
What
a
would you
lot of
like
those
to do,
too.
Jake?
That's fair.
I don't trust anybody, but isn't Dr. Cyclops paying us? I mean, that's good enough
He
for
probably
me.
would pay us. I mean, he was
Yeah.
probably going to pay them for the box.
Yeah, we don't have any kind of deal with him.
Yeah,
He
we
doesn't
could
even know that we're on rescuing it. All he knows is it hasn't arrived yet.
Dr. Cyclops is a doctor, okay? And that means he might have drugs. So you should
And,
go.
and some
We can
knowledge
work a
of
deal
this
out.
box.
Yeah.
He knew
I
where
don't know
to
if
find
you
it and
know.
to ask for it.
But I tapped myself out pretty hard on that last little rodeo.
You did, yeah. That was a
And
lot
this
of
would
your
be a good
goods.
friend to have. Yeah.
Yes, I would like to refill the supply. I vote drugs, and by way of that, Dr. Cyclops.
Oddly
Okay, so-
enough, I find that convincing.
So
We hold
basically,
the box ransom.
it seems like you have a few options, right?
Yeah.
You could just say, screw this whole digital angel thing and GTFO out of here. Try to find ramps, get out of the city, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And get the Dr. Cyclops. You could see what this building is that the digital angel is trying to tell you about. The giant snake, right?
Mm.
I guess that's your option. You could parlay with this Rocket Man. You could parlay with this Rocket Man and see what the deal is, or you could just DTFO out of here and hope you can make it to Springs.
I'm in favor
restoration
of at
strength.
least getting closer to the building and scoping it out to see how trappy it feels, because he was the technology he has is rather astounding. That he would be a very good ally to have, even if we don't necessarily give him the box.
And on the bright side, free jetpack.
I'm just frustrated
He is
that
wounded.
we started this trip off moving to a new town, and now we hold the fate of the world in our hands. That seems like
No,
it seems like we've
I appreciate it all.
taken a
I don't
left
appreciate
turn.
forget it,
It
Jake.
has.
Nightmare City.
It's a small detour, yes.
that. All right, so Teresa wants to parlay with the jetpack man, so
Or at least see if it looked. I would. I'd like to. When he tried to pull me off that building, it was impressive. There's a certain amount of. I'd like to talk to him.
well,
I don't have that happen to me every day here in the Wastelands. A lot of stuff happens to me every day. Jetpack men trying to pull me off of buildings is not one of them.
Jake, I think maybe we could just talk to the guy. I don't know.
I think 2 of us talk to him, and 2 of us remain hidden in sniper positions.
There's a thought. I'm not very good at shooting, so
I have a crossbow.
I'm very good at shooting. So we send in the Friar and Ty Lee and Jake and I
Yeah.
scope
that.
it out.
Obviously, the people we need to send are the Friar and Ty Lee. They're clearly the face of the party, and we are
This
going
is
to
gonna
go.
be great.
He does know I'm there, so I am one of the ones who kind of has to go. He knows
Oh,
I'm
you
you have a
there.
knack
So.
for talking to people.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Ty Lee and I will take up shooting positions, and
Okay.
and Friar and Tersa can go.
Okay.
I like offer you my joint if you want to hit a bit.
Who?
Tersa, because she and I are
Oh,
doing the walk up, right?
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah,
this is.
yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to hand Ty Lee, I'm going to give you, because since Jake's armed, I'm going to give you the mag rail rifle. It's a prestige weapon, so that gives you an extra die when you're rolling it. So you'll be
Oh, that's
getting to
good.
roll 2.
I can roll 2 dice now.
That's awesome. And
and
if your
anything-
mag rail rifle doesn't hit, my crossbow might hit.
Right.
And that 4+ is the max you need to hit. You don't need anything higher to hit.
Yeah,
with that.
anything that has
Oh,
a
that's
higher to
good.
hit. you
And it
don't
goes
need
through
a higher.
cover. So
I think maybe I still have that assault rifle I got from the building. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Why don't you give me
Oh, and that
one
was
of
benchmark
those?
too, yeah.
Why don't I have one of those and we can?
The assault rifle's long range, but the mag rail is like extreme range.
Extreme
so
range,
sniper
so-
type weapon.
Nice.
Okay.
All
That,
right.
Either of those will be better for me than the crossbow or the cobbled
Okay.
pistol.
Yes.
Right.
Although a crossbow is a silent shot, right? It doesn't make a noise.
It is.
Right, but
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
armored. I'm assuming armored
right.
like one of those Fallout guys in the power armor.
No, it's not that extreme.
Oh,
Oh, good.
that's what I was picturing.
But you did when he got hit, Friar. You did see a flash. Not from just the explosion, but something originating from the Rocket Man himself, like a flash of light.
Like maybe you hit an energy source, or maybe some sort of missile defense system went off.
Right.
A shield, maybe? Are shields a thing here?
Could have been. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So he
But
might
even if
actually,
you're shielded, you know,
Mhm.
an explosion is going to knock you off course, right?
he might
For
actually
sure.
be fine.
Yeah.
This is a Dune situation. The slow blade is what's going to get in.
Well, let me tell you something, Jake. There is nobody slower than me.
And that's why we're sending you, Friar.
That's what I thought.
All right.
Lead the way!
So maybe
I
the
say that
crossbow
to
would be
myself.
better
Possibly.
because if the slow blade penetrates the shield.
Well, I don't know that the crossbow bolt count is slow enough for that. If it's Dune
Right.
rules.
It may not be.
Yeah.
If you want to
Or
just
maybe.
hand me one, I'll just like stick him with it real slow.
I mean, you can do
Well,
that with a
I'll
knife,
leave
right?
you the mag rail rifle since Tylee's got a couple real good guns already. That way you have both options. You can try Dune, Or you
Okay.
can try Big Boom.
I'm gonna just take every ranged.
or do not.
I'm gonna keep every ranged weapon I have cocked and
Dune or
pointed in that
Foundation,
general
right?
direction.
Just let us get
Okay.
the position first before
Yeah.
you go in. Yeah.
I'll-
I got my
Yeah,
AR.
look
We're
good.
good. We're good.
Yeah, so we'll look for, and maybe Ty Lee can find these for us. We'll look for hidden sniper positions over the meeting spot, and then once
Sweet.
we are in place, we can send those two in.
Okay. On the way, you see the big crater that is the big the hole in the center of the city that all this kind of black smoke comes up from and hangs over the city, right?
Oh, shoot.
Around the hole are like glassified roadway, and you can see actually in the smoke is kind of like some kind of static discharges that run up the smoke and kind of pop out occasionally. So getting
Crazy.
close could be dangerous, but this could be an option too.
Yes.
Could
this would get
anybody
rid of the
recover it
device.
from the hole? This smoking hole?
Wait, recover what from the hole?
The
The
device.
box. If we toss the box into the lava,
Oh! I really
we could,
Now we're Lord of the
one
Rings.
ring it.
Yeah, I think as the machine head, I would
Let's
object
get them
to
all. Let's get them all in here.
as the
Lava.
machine head, I would object to just wantonly destroying it without first carefully disassembling it and seeing
At least
if
looking at
something
it.
might set it off. Like, how does it even work?
It'd be pretty shit if like you accidentally throw it and it lands on the button.
Right. Yeah.
That's true.
That would be pretty shit.
Or
Not
if
gonna lie.
if there's a casing
sorry.
in there that protects the thing that actually triggers the end of the world from extreme heat, and then you throw it into
Yeah.
the lava.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But the digital angel said it is the trigger,
Yeah.
not the device.
Yeah.
Mm.
But the trigger can mean a lot of things. Like there could be a
Yes.
dead man switch. Is it that you have to
Yeah.
press the button or that you have to release the button? We don't know anything about what's in there.
Right, exactly. You don't know anything what's in there. You don't know
Yeah.
how it's rigged, anything, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
right,
that
so
is
as
an
we get-
option. You are passing that on the way to this
Okay.
place.
We could potentially come back for that.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be hard to find.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
it's not. No, it's
Get it.
pretty easy to find, right? But
I have
you've seen it from a distance, but you've never been this close.
I have just a little show business question. I'm hearing an echo of Scotty every now and then, which shouldn't be possible since we're all wearing headphones. Is anybody using their actual external speakers by accident? That's weird.
Maybe I'll tell you, Scotty. If you talk, you might. If my
Testing,
headphones might
testing. Hear that? Anything? Hello, hello.
I heard it one time and all that.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't
too
have
sure.
my speaker on.
I don't have mine. I just checked.
Well, it's not a big deal. It's just occasional.
Is anybody else? Is anybody else hearing? Are you all hearing it?
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
I haven't
Okay.
heard it. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Don't know what's causing that.
Okay, you see what the digital angel was talking about with the snake, okay? And it's like a elevated rail train that is twisted up to the building, like it kind of like is going like this, like a slope up to the building, and it looks like you could ride through the elevated train to like an upper floor of the building.
Cool.
Excellent.
I'm doing that already.
At the base, I'd like to stop Ty Lee and do a quick swap inside the first train car where no one can see us and get the box out of my bag and into your bag and stuff something from your bag into mine to make it look like I still have it.
Oh,
That's good. That's
Wait,
good
no, wait. I give you a box of like really old weed. It's like an old wooden box. It's like it's one of those. It's all caked in with wet weed residue. It's just super beat the fuck up.
Just
It
in
has a-
case this is treachery, he
Yeah.
can steal my bag and we can seem upset and it won't actually.
Hey, he can't steal your bag. I need that.
We'll be very
Protect
upset.
this with your life. It's got a bunch
will.
of stickers on it. It's got like coexist and like you up. And there's another one that I actually pull out of the Holy Karmic Justice Church scrapbook, and I put it on the back of Tersa's bike, and it says, "My other car is a transformer."
Scholars have been trying to decipher that for centuries.
They have.
Yeah.
They have.
What is a
mean?
car?
And what's a transformer? Okay.
That's powerful.
Okay, so Tursa and Jake are gonna ride up the
No,
snake, right?
it's Tursa and me.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Tursa and
Jake's-
Fryer.
yeah,
Okay.
Jake's
That's right.
sniping,
Yeah.
yeah.
I said I was writing up the thing, but we actually need to be finding our positions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
So I'm riding on the back of your bike, Tursa. If you're indeed riding. The
Yeah,
bike.
yeah. Once we've made the swap over and are getting close and know that we're separating and going, yeah, you can hop on the back of my bike. I'll leave Rufus with one of you guys.
I'm pulling. If you're willing, Jake, I'm
Oh, no,
pulling
I
the
can
two
keep Rufus.
boomsticks off of
Yeah,
off of the back of your bike and sticking on the back of Tursa's bike. I'll be like, I wonder if he'll remember these. And he's just feeling very silly.
Okay, so how about Bob? Is Bob going with you, Tursa?
No, I'm gonna leave Bob with. I'll hold him up to Jake. Ty Lee, who wants to hold on to Bob?
Yeah, I think we should have Bob.
Okay.
So that Tursa can communicate to us through Bob if needed.
Yeah.
But we will bring Rufus with us still, just in case.
Yeah.
Because Rufus can take care of himself a certain bit.
He might be a good judge of character as well.
That too.
If he
Rocket Man
pees on
doesn't
his
know we have a
leg, then
psychic
we'll know
dog.
better. Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
What's your weakness, Rocket Man? Whisper it into this dog's ear. He won't come.
We ask everyone this. It's our test.
Yeah, this is just how we know if it's
Your
the dog
go-to.
we can trust you. Yeah. Okay, so I'm ready
so,
when you are, Tursa. I'll do whatever you want.
So is Rufus going with you?
Unless somebody has a reason why he should stay behind.
Okay.
Yeah, take Rufus.
Okay.
You take Rufus, we take Bob.
So I've
Sidekick-
got
No,
Rufus on the front of the bike, the Fryer on the back. I'm sitting at the bottom waiting a couple minutes just to make sure they've got time to climb into position, and then I'm going up.
Yeah.
The plan is so solid until the DM asks you, "Is that what you're doing?"
Uh-huh. Are you sure?
So, Scotty, are
I
Ty
thought
Lee and
so,
I
buddy.
able to find hidden positions from which to shoot?
Yeah. What I'm gonna have you do is roll a d6, and we'll see how good the positions are. Right.
Okay.
Ty Lee, I'm gonna have you roll 2d6.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Boop.
all those cool. Ooh.
So 5 for Ty Lee.
Okay.
2.
Ooh.
So not a great position, but
So you,
I'm
you're
gonna
just
spend a
standing
power
in the
pool on
square.
that.
okay. Good call. Good call.
Get it. Come on, Jake.
Oh.
Come on, Jake.
Oh, there we go.
Hey,
Much
better,
that's
much better.
better.
And
Better.
I'll add my 2 karma to that 4.
Okay, cool. So you find
Oh, yeah.
another great position. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, cool. So you guys feel like you have it covered, right?
Yeah. Now, Ty Lee, did you take the big rail gun and give me the assault rifle, or other way around?
I think you took the railgun. Yeah.
Okay.
I just realized I did get a third karma because I failed that purple light twice.
Oh, too late.
Oh yeah, it's too late. That's in the
Okay.
rules. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, it's too late. Too late to
So,
roll. That's good.
yeah. So is this a good time to do a little break?
Yeah, if you think it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Right before the meeting?
Before we start it, why don't we go ahead and do a break?
Okay.
And then we'll be back.
All right. We'll see everyone in 10
Cool.
minutes. Thanks for watching.
Great.
Woohoo!
See you guys in 10.
Hello and welcome
Bonjour.
back to Tales from the Backlog. I see Laser Cat. That's our own buddy Alan. Welcome. Welcome with your party of 6. We appreciate you. Scotty was
Laser
just
Cat,
going to
party
tell
of
us
6.
how we all die.
I'd be glad to. Okay, so as you ramp up these trains, right? These train cars, Rufus looks up at you, Tersa. His ears kind of flapping in the in the breeze as you're zooming up these cars, and he says, "I smell something outside."
What kind of something?
I don't know. It's crawling around outside.
Fire, something alive outside.
There's a lot of something's alive outside. I need this dog to be more specific.
Okay, so Jake and Ty Lee, you see these humanoid creatures crawling around on the outside of the trains, kind of following the progress of your friends up the L trains.
What do they look like?
They look like thin, wiry humanoids, hairless, and they crawl around like spiders. They still have 2 arms and legs, but they're sticking to the metal like spiders.
Bob?
Definitely crawling around.
I wanna talk to Bob. Bob, can you contact Tersa and
Yes.
let her know that those creatures are crawling on the train? Ask her if she's okay.
Tersa, this is Bob. Are you okay? There's
Yes,
creatures crawling around on the train.
yes, we can smell them. Can you see them? I'm assuming he gives us
Yes.
information.
Yeah, they look like swim team guys. They're just
And they're nude. They're not wearing any clothing.
yeah, that's what I said.
They're kind of spindly and thin, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
Friar, it turns out that Bob has your back more than Rufus in this situation. We have a visual. We've got naked, sticky people climbing the outside of the carriages.
and completely hairless, like a swim team.
Is it
Bald.
completely hairless like a swim team?
Yeah,
Completely hairless, apparently.
Nothing I'm not used to.
and naked, like a swim team in the locker room.
I literally just joint stays in my mouth, gun comes out. Let's do this. Come on. Time to send them around the wheel. Let's go, kids.
From here, it doesn't look like they've done anything hostile, but they are following you guys up.
I want to ask you a question, Jake. If I climbed up a vertical surface naked at you, would you describe that as hostile?
If you did it, probably not.
That's a fair point. That's absolutely a fair point.
I'm inclined to shoot him, Jake.
Here's my dilemma. If we shoot these guys, we give away our position to Rocket Man.
He'll see the bursts, right? The
You're
bullet,
right.
the muzzle burst, flash.
So far, they haven't done anything. They might just be watching because we might be coming through their territory,
I vote
making
we-
sure we're not going to hurt them.
I vote we wait until they make a hostile move and then we blow them away.
And that's when they make a hostile move.
Coincidence.
As you're zooming up the car, right, slanted up, one of them smashes through one of the side windows, glass spraying in, and it crawls in like a spider, right? And you see it has this thin, gaunt face, and its mouth seems to be in joints, and the sides of the mouth flap open like this.
Oh, like a predator mouth.
Yeah. And it has teeth along the edges, and it makes this horrible screeching noise. So it's like, ah! You can feel it. Not only is it loud and ear-splitting, you can feel it attacking your mind.
Oh, I pop
like
up
a
the
miasmic
ESP
power,
shield
right?
around us.
I'd like to remind everyone that before the break,
Okay,
I
cool,
said
you
that
can
I
do that.
I got all of my ranged weapons out, loaded, and pointed in that direction. I am going to set down the railgun, pick up the crossbow, and silently kill that motherfucker.
Okay, cool. This is a very tricky shot, right? So you're gonna need a 6 to pull it off,
Okay.
just from the range.
Oh.
Well, you can get a karma for it.
You do.
I'm trying to
Or
figure
you
out if
can
I should
roll
spend a
the
resource
power pool
on it.
die,
But there's
or...
so many of them. Even if I kill this one, that's kind of my.
Right.
That's my only
Right,
crossbow bolt, right?
No, you have more. Oh yeah, that's the only one. Yeah,
I
that's the only
think-
one.
yeah,
right? The one
okay.
that was loaded in, right?
Well, I didn't know if maybe there was a bunch of them attached to the handle or something. But
No.
okay.
The guy probably had more, but you didn't stop to find out.
I'll just take the karma.
Obviously, right. You didn't want-
I miss.
Okay. Pshing! All right. Rufus is like.
How fast are these guys running? Because we're still on a motorcycle, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go past him so that you should hopefully get a real good shot at him as we go by.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you guys to we're gonna roll resistance. Okay. So I'm gonna roll a die, okay, and you need to beat it with your resistance, okay?
Gotcha.
And so you said I was able to get the shield up, so that means I'm rolling 2, and Fryer, you're rolling 3 because you're comfortably numb.
Yes. So
Okay.
oh shoot, I got a 6. You guys have to get a 6.
Here we go. I'm glad I have all my special die left.
I
Fine.
get it.
To
Get
beat.
it. What do you got? Oh no!
I'm gonna spend a
Oh.
karma and make. Or do
Yeah.
is it? This is miasma. I have to re-roll, don't I?
Yeah,
Is
the
it-
miasma you can't add karma to.
So I'm going to use one of my power pool die and roll again.
Come on.
And I'm gonna spend my other power pool die and roll again.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna spend my hero die and roll again.
come on.
Oh!
What was my highest roll in all that?
5.
We're
Fine.
fine.
Your first
Yeah.
one.
Literally
So
the first
close.
die. Sweet Christmas. All right, here we go. Hold on.
Come on, Fryer.
Let's do it.
3 to go.
Oh,
There's a 6
oh
in there.
Fryer, I hope you could reach around me and find the handle.
Yeah, Fryer takes over driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like,
yeah,
you
so-
can like go down. I'm just like, gee, what the?
I never wanted a motorcycle.
Lean back against you on the bike.
Yeah, and like Rufus is, I'm like, Rufus, do something for God's sake.
Rufus is like,
Oh, this is a waste of time.
so you see Tersa like trying to fight it, you know, but she's like doubled over, like and she's like she's gonna lose control of the bike any second, right? So
I
that's
do
when you
reach
pull
around.
and grab the
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of leap up, grab the handles, and to keep it on course. So
There's a moment where we're wobbling. I have a marijuana cigarette in my mouth, reaching around her, and for one moment, there's just a moment of clarity, and there's a voice in my mind that goes, "This can't be sick." So I'm
Finally found the line.
yeah. So I've just been like, it immediately goes away. It's like it's drowned out in like memory of a purple light. It's gone immediately. I have no memory.
Hey, Bob,
then, yeah,
can
okay,
you
so-
contact Tersa and ask her to ask the Friar to grab my crossbow bolt?
wow. So
How many fucking hands do you think I got?
He's not gonna be able. All he's gonna get back is me going. Ah!
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna be a little bit of a dick here.
Yeah, go.
Tersa can't have 3 karma. You can't get 3 karma from one round, right? But she
Right,
did
no, I
roll a
would've
1, right? So she does
Yeah.
get that extra. So she would have 2 instead of 3.
Oh, cool. Yeah. That's
yeah, you
reasonable.
can't.
Yeah,
You can only get 1 a round. But if you roll a 1, we're using the special rule. If you roll a 1, you do get an extra.
Well,
I
I'm
have
glad you
6
brought
now.
that up because
Woo!
I forgot to give her any of it.
Oh.
All right. So
I was gonna say, yeah, I had forgotten entirely. I spent those 3. I should have only have 2 now because
So why'd you give her more?
every-
When did you
I spent
spend?
everything.
When did you spend the 3?
all of
I
that
see,
failing.
Okay.
No, you
no,
spent
can't
power pool
spend it. You
dice.
can't spend it. You said powerful dice. You didn't spend it all.
Oh,
You
I
didn't
had
spend
karma.
any.
Oh, right, because I couldn't spend my karma. That's
It was
right.
miasma. You couldn't spend
Yeah, you
karma.
couldn't spend your karma on that, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you
I
should
have
have
so
2
much
karma.
So you earned.
So 2
You
karma
had
on top
3
of the 3 that I already
already.
had because I hadn't
and you
spent.
Oh,
earned
did you have 3 already? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Oh, you
So
spent.
much
Oh,
karma.
you. Oh,
Okay.
I see, Steve.
She
You
burned
put
through
up
all her
karma.
extra
Okay.
dice, but no karma was
Gotcha,
But I haven't spent
gotcha,
any
gotcha.
karma yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, cool. All right. So Fryer, you need a 4 to maintain the bike.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, and I'm spending 2 of my newfound karma.
Okay.
Well, actually, wait. Nah, fuck it. I get the karma.
You're just
Nah,
gonna crash.
Fight goes over. Let's go. Let's go
Oh,
right
no.
now.
Here we go.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. So the bike
I found the
skids
bike.
out,
Yep.
slides to the end of the car,
Yep.
and the one creature is crawling through the window, and then several more windows shatter as others are breaking in.
Ah, fuck.
Kylie, I think we better start shooting.
The other creature is going to
Open
be
up, yeah.
the other creature is crawls up and attacks.
Okay.
So claw on you, Fryer.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miss. Claw.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's a hit. That's a potential crit.
Ooh.
Not a crit. And a bite.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 hit. You need to make an armor save.
I need to make an armor save. Okay, cool. And that's just 1, right? I think I just do 1. I don't get any bonuses to that, I don't think.
Mhm. Just 1d6.
Okay,
You
cool.
need a 5 or better.
That's a 4.
You can spend a karma.
I'll spend the karma I just got off the bike. There's a 5.
Okay, there you go.
There we go. Nothing.
Okay, cool. So
It tries to bite me. I put out the cigarette in its eye. And it doesn't take damage. It's purely for the insult of it.
That's the meanest thing the Friar has done in 3 episodes.
That
Just
is
like
true.
all
But
this,
in fairness,
all of a
it
sudden,
did knock my friend off the bike and try to bite me. Right
all of a
there,
sudden
so-
you're John Bender's dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
like,
so-
you know that goes around comes around thing about karma. This is the comes around part.
All right.
So it looks like there's a couple more cars until you make it to the top.
Is Tersa unconscious? No.
No,
Or was I just done for a round?
you're just stunned.
When is she not stunned
So,
anymore?
she'll be stunned after this turn.
Okay.
She'll not. Be
So I have my action, I have my move, I have my additional thing that I can do, my free action. Actually, let me ask you this. I have a boon to medicine. Can I unstun her?
Not really in the time you have.
Okay, cool. No problem. No problem.
Yeah,
Then if
yeah,
that's not the case, then can I just pick her up and start going? I'm not a strong man, to be clear. I'm going to be dragging.
You don't have to pick her up. She can move
Oh,
her own
cool.
violation.
Well, then I'm leading her, and I'm just like
She's just
dog.
kind of like groggy, right?
Yeah, perfect. All right, I'm using my move. I'm getting out. I'm getting out.
You can like push her into the next car or
Yep,
whatever, you know.
all the way,
Come
as
on.
far as I can get. If I can get out
Okay.
of all the cars, that would be ideal. If I can't, that's okay too.
You want to attack
pick
one
up-
on the way out, or
Yeah, I pick up one of the boomsticks, and I aim for just the center mass of the group.
oh, nice!
Like whoever I can get with it. It's a grenade. I don't have to hit one of them yeah.
Right.
So
right.
I'm going center mass for that, I think.
Okay, cool.
And
So you need a
yeah.
3 to hit.
3 to hit? Oh shoot, let's see what we can do then. That's a 2, but I can add 1. That's a 3. This does not feel like the time to fail. Bang!
Okay. So chunks of the creature go flying and splattering through the car as it explodes from the hit. The car kind of rocks a little bit from the shock blasts, right?
This is fine. This is all fine.
I want everybody to roll and don't roll a 1. Now, Tersa, you roll 2 dice and you have a bane with it. That's right,
Uh-huh.
because you're stunned.
Oh, look at you!
Roll.
Nicely
Look,
done.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You just rolled a 6 for standing up.
Rolled 5 for standing up. This is unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. You have a bane. You have a bane for standing up. That's right.
So you
Still,
hear
with
the
the bane, I
metal,
rolled a
you know, the
5.
fatigue of the metal.
I just critted for my inner ear.
Can I?
And you guys hear, see the explosion in the car, right? Luckily, it was pretty much muffled from those guys because it hit, he jabbed into the creature and it blew up. So, so Tursa, what do you want to do? You can still act.
All right,
You're
now
just
that I'm
stunned.
shaking that off, I'm going to pull out my cobbled rifle that I still have because I don't care about being quiet, and I'm gonna unload into whichever one's closest to me.
Okay, cool.
And
Roll
I
to
have
hit.
a boon to shooting my rifle, so I get 2 die.
Okay.
And a 4.
Nice. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Nice.
And if it dies with 1, I'll stop there. If it doesn't, I can boost it.
It did not die. No, it's crawling.
I'm
There's
gonna-
2 more crawling in the windows.
I'm gonna spend 2 karma to make that a 6 and roll 1
Okay.
again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll it again.
Oh.
Well,
And I'll
roll
stop
again.
there.
Yes.
Pays to have the
okay.
fryer sitting on my bike. That
Yeah,
karma
apparently
is
so. Apparently so. Yeah, the karma.
So
is
yeah, one
sweet.
goes
That's
flying off the car.
Nice.
You guys see it tumble down from the car.
Can Ty Lee and I see what's happening in there?
Sort of.
Can we?
yeah, the
Can we
You see
tell?
it
Railgun's
crawling
got a
into the
scope.
car.
yeah.
Can we
You
tell
saw
that?
the light from the explosion, and you saw the car kind of rock, with the explosion.
So I don't know if this ended
The
up
metal
happening.
fatigue screeching.
I don't know if this ended up happening, but I heard Edward say it at one point. Did they move up a car to try and get away? They moved up into
Yeah,
the
that's
next
what we were
car.
trying to do. He
Yes.
said there was like 2 cars
Yes.
until we're out, and then we
Okay.
ran up one.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
see? Can I see and potentially shoot the coupling between the car they're in and the car behind them that has all the monsters in it?
Oh yeah. If you had something suitably damaging, yes.
I have that rail
The
gun.
Why?
mag rail.
Like a
You have the bag rail?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Yes. he
Yeah,
does.
that's.
I've never
Okay.
seen a DM go, "Oh no." Shit.
You need to play with me more often. It's my catchphrase.
when you said, "Do you have the mag rail?" That was like, "Oh no, you do." Oh no.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't
It's not gonna be easy. You can, if you do a confirmed crit, you can do it. But you do have a boon from it being a prestige weapon.
Okay.
And normally the 4 it hits on a 4+, but you do need a crit. So you need to you can actually, here's what we'll do, okay? You can actually roll a 4 and then you have to roll a 6. So you got to roll a 4 to hit it because you never need over a 4 to hit, right?
Okay.
But then you have to actually crit it, you have to actually roll another die and get a 6. A normal procedure.
I'm gonna put this to the group. I can try this crazy thing and maybe send all those other rail cars falling and save you guys with one shot, maybe. Or I can continue to not give away my position. What do you guys
But
think?
also
would
no,
think
but
you-
also being a machine head, you realize that doing that could make the other cars collapse. You're not sure how secure the top car is into the building, right? It's
Yeah.
leaning up against the building.
Yeah.
If
the
you
bottom
take
is
out the
holding it
lower
up.
tier that's
Oh,
pushed
God.
all the cars up, it may make the other 2 collapse
Yeah.
into the heap.
I'm not sure about that either way, right?
Right.
Okay. That sounds like a dice
would
roll
vote
for
you
you
hold
guys.
position.
What was that?
I'd say hide.
is a
I don't think these
possibility.
guys are working with Rocket Man. I don't think this is a planned attack on us from
Yeah.
him yet necessarily.
Well, that
I'd say
never
hold your
crossed my
position.
mind, but it's not a question of whether it's a planned attack. It's whether you survive long enough to even have your meeting.
We'll be fine.
Yes.
All right.
Okay,
I don't
maybe.
think we're at the risk our lives shot just yet.
Okay, maybe we'll do
Yeah.
that shot after you guys get all the way out of the train.
Or
How
if
many
it's
are
yours.
there remaining?
There's about a dozen.
Damn, just too
Take
Yeah,
the
we
many.
need to
shot.
keep moving.
Take the shot.
Ty
I'm
Lee.
joking. I'm joking.
All right.
If
I will-
this does fall, I'm gonna leave this to a random roll. I'm not gonna decide this,
God.
right?
No.
I'm gonna-
I'm gonna leave this to a random
yeah.
roll. If it falls,
No.
then you would have to make a sure death save, which means you either make the save or you're totally dead.
I think
And the only
I
way to
rolled
make the
real
save
well.
is to roll what?
I think I rolled.
You got to get a 6.
I think I talked to Tersa through Bob and ran it by her, and she said no, so I'm not going to take the shot.
Yeah, and the Friar has no idea you're having this conversation, so he can't possibly have any bad ideas about why you should do it.
Plus, if
So-
it collapses, you're not going to be able to talk to the guy, right?
Yeah.
You don't have any way to
Right.
get up there. So,
Fair enough.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a consideration.
All right, no, I'm
Anyways.
not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Okay, okay.
I will keep it readied in case I need to do it after they get all the way out.
Okay.
It's a good backup plan.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so
it
I think
is.
we've had our turn, right, Tersa? We're done.
Yeah.
Anything we can do? Okay.
Yeah. So, who wants to hold the line, so to speak?
Definitely me.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely
So
me.
you're
Are you
kind of
kidding?
blocking the aisle, right? Is how I
Totally, yeah.
picture it. So one of them crawls in over the seat, and it runs at you, mouth flapping, and it attacks.
Okay.
Takes with a claw. That's a hit. We'll roll all the
Okay.
hits first.
Okay.
Attacks with another claw. That's a hit, and it goes for a
Okay.
bite. Oh, that's 3 hits. Ouch.
Okay. So I have
Okay,
to
so you
roll
need-
armor against all 3, or do I roll armor against one?
All 3 hits.
Okay.
So you need a 5 plus against all 3 hits.
Okay. Let's see what we do. There you go.
Oh, nice.
You make it look so easy.
Like, as the skin of your teeth.
So I can imagine that your state you're in, right?
Mhm.
Allows you to just kind of roll with the punches, right?
Yeah. I'm just like, what? the- Get off him.
And like, yeah. So it's like if you were terrified, right? If you were scared,
Yeah.
it's much harder to dodge, right? But you're just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
so
totally,
out of
totally.
it. You're so in
Yeah.
the zone that it's just like, whoa.
Yeah. This is pretty crazy, you guys.
Okay, cool. So awesome rolls. All right. So
What the fuck is this character? Anyway, let's keep going. Sorry.
This is your thing, man.
No, I know.
So Rufus is like, and you see, you hear somebody up the top of the train saying, "This way, quick! I'll cover you."
You could have picked a better location.
All right, I'm gonna try and double time it up the
Okay,
carriage.
you're no longer stunned. Okay, and like Rufus is trying to push you along, right? Come on. So as you're gonna double time it up the train.
Yeah, if he says he's covering us, I'm guessing this is Rocket Man, and he has fancy tech, so I'm gonna trust him to shoot over our shoulder for at least one turn.
Yeah. So you see at the top of the train, he's got kind of like a light packs on his shoulders, and they're kind of shining down. And he's got like this very high-tech armor, and he's holding 2 pistols. He's ready to shoot, but as he sees you, he doesn't shoot at you. He just, he's holding his stance there, right at the top.
Yeah.
So you're gonna run.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm working on the premise that he wants what he thinks is in my bag, so I'm safe till I reach the top.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a die to see if the train shifts. Okay. With all these things crawling on it and with all this going on, if the train shifts, so if I get a 5 or 6, the train shifts. Okay. No, it's fine. It's solid. Okay. So, so Tersa, you can make it to the. I'm gonna have you roll a die, and don't roll a 1.
Is this a climbing thing? Can I use my boon to grappling with
You
my
can,
claws to
yes,
help?
you can, yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, because it's very like tilted.
I'm so
Okay,
glad.
you rolled a 4. Good. All right, Friar, what are you doing?
I guess I'm
Rufus is
rolling
like
it
barking.
I'm going
Come
up
on,
with
come
her. So, yeah, I'm totally going up with her.
Okay, so you're gonna run.
I
Okay.
just rolled. I rolled the number. I got a 3 to follow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you make it, and as you kind of reach the Rocket Man, he starts shooting, and you hear them, and and the muzzle flashes. You can see them backing up and
Damn.
crawling back out and running back down. It's like, it's all right, you're safe. Come on.
You guys left your motorcycle inside there, right?
You
Yes.
fell that back to the bottom, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They didn't drag it in with them.
Yeah.
And
That
that was
would've
an
been
angle.
pretty
We
difficult.
bailed off it.
Yeah,
that would have been pretty difficult.
Yeah. Couldn't do
Yeah,
that.
because
man.
it like kind of it slid and kind of. Okay, so Rocket Man takes you into his habitation. Okay, there are windows. So you snipers can kind of see through these windows, right? And it's lit. There's
Okay.
some kind of there's a generator going on. Seems like a high-tech generator, so it's not gas, right? It's some kind of maybe it's like a microfusion generator or something.
See,
He's
you
got
knew
some
what I was
high-tech
thinking.
stuff. You see his rocket pack on a chair, and but he has this very high-tech armor. You can't see his face.
Can I spot a weak point to shoot him in if I need to? I assume that this fancy
Yeah,
mag
usually
rail
the
thing-
the joints of the armor are good spots.
Okay, I'll try and keep his neck in focus. I assume this mag rail gun has a fancy scope on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. of
Okay,
course.
then I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
my sights trained on his neck.
Okay, cool, nice.
And I'm gonna give Bob a mental tap if he's in the background and just let him know if you can just relay the conversation.
Okay.
And so
That way
then
whoever's about to spell can hear.
and then Rocket Man takes like a wire mesh net and like covers the entrance from the trains, right? It's like
Oh,
he
wow.
like hooks it, and so it's like covered with a wire mesh, so whatever can't get in.
Have
Or
quite
you
an
out.
infestation on your front doorstep, huh?
You are trapped. Like,
And he says, "I've been expecting you. I'm sorry I scared you earlier."
I'm sorry I exploded you.
I get it.
Better that we're talking now. This
Yes.
is quite a setup you have here.
Thank you.
So how did you meet our purple friend?
I rescued him from Dr. Cyclops. He was trapped in Dr. Cyclops's computer matrix.
Ah.
I was able
And-
He's
to
a
hack
lava
in.
lamp. He's a lava lamp, right? I remember seeing a lava lamp. It's a lot. Is it a lava lamp?
You could say that.
I could say that.
I'm only able to look at it with this shield, and he has like a helmet with a dark visor.
Oh,
Ah,
see,
so
a tarp
we
will do
might have
just
been
as well.
okay with goggles.
Or a mirror.
A tarp,
Right, right.
a tarp does just fine. Just a big old tarp.
I'm sorry,
So-
I didn't have any other way to contact you.
You definitely got our attention. Out of curiosity, what are your plans with the box? We know everyone wants it. No one's real clear as to what they're planning on doing with it other than end the world.
I'm just going to hide it somewhere. So no one
Are you
ever
gonna hide it
finds it.
somewhere differently than we're hiding it somewhere? What do you mean? What's the improvement? Why do you
We're
need
taking it to
it?
Dr. Cyclops currently. They're saying Dr. Cyclops is not the person to give it to.
Yeah, give us the skinny on Dr. Cyclops. Why
You
is
said
he
you
such a bad
hacked
guy?
into his computer?
I did, yes. I hacked into his computer and I was able to rescue the digital angel. He was going to use this device to threaten all the holds and take over.
Oh,
Really?
it's a power play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you
And
know
the Phoenix
anything
Rangers
about...
fell right for the trap.
Yeah, they are the type.
Yeah.
Though, Out of curiosity,
They can
do
be
you
dumb.
or the angel?
Law enforcement could just be blind and dumb.
Well, and those Dudleys really they're so new at it. But
Yes.
did the angel explain to you at all? Do you know what's in the box? Do you know how they're planning on using it? Is there a way that we can disable it? Do you know if it's the
The
type
best
of
thing
thing
is
that
not
will
even
float?
to touch it.
That was my thought, but mine.
Yeah, don't
I'm
even
not the only
open
mind in my
it. Don't even
group.
touch it. I don't. From my understanding, is you could accidentally do something, which would not be good. It's an orbital platform.
Lee, you have the box, right?
I do.
Let me touch it.
He just said not to.
That's exactly. Everyone we've spoken to since we got here has been lying. Every single person. We obviously need to open it.
I will say, like, Machine Head. is the one
There
I've
you
got.
go.
I
hand it
left
over
it with
to
Tylee
Jake.
and not Jake, but
Yeah, that's really funny. Why did we give it to Tylee and not Jake?
We can.
because I didn't want Jake to touch it.
We can.
Take it.
He's immediately gonna pry open Pandora's box.
It's just the
He
Maybe
trigger.
it's
can't help
Pandora's-
himself. He's a machine.
The most curious person about machines, right? We'll give him. The
Maybe
box.
it's going to be more like Pandora's Radio Shack. Like, he'll open it, and it'll just be batteries.
I just
There'll just be lots of batteries.
want to have it out and ready, and because this whole time I've never really gotten a close look at it.
No.
And I'm the only person who.
Nobody really has. You haven't
Right,
had
no.
time. Actually.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
the only person who kind of needs to. But I don't want to interrupt the scene too much, so let's figure out the
So
conversation.
who has the box? I thought Tylee had the box.
Yeah, but she's with me.
Okay. Now remember, you're not together, right? You're at different locations.
Oh, I thought we were close enough to communicate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two of them, because they were hearing through Bob the Skull. That's because that's what it was. They were talking
Oh,
through
okay,
Bob the
okay.
Skull.
I thought
Yeah.
you were kind of like doing hand signals or whatever to each other, but if you wanna
That
be
does
close
make more
in the
sense.
same building, that would be fine.
So yeah,
That's
Tylee
fine.
has the box at the moment, but definitely,
okay.
definitely Jake is thinking about getting
Okay.
at it
Now, if
even
you
more
do
now.
this, you can't cover every position, right?
Hmm.
Like if she's here and you're here, you're covering the one side of the building, right?
Yeah,
you're not
you're right.
covering all the positions.
Let's go ahead
So
and
if you're over here and she's over here, you're both covering two sides of the building, which give you a good chance to pick out or pick him off if you needed to.
let's go ahead and scrap what I said, and she
Okay.
has the box and she's elsewhere. That
Okay.
makes more sense. Yeah.
Okay. Ty, do you want to try to open the box?
No.
You have seen enough shit.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank
That's
you.
great. That's great.
4 weeks and I'm out.
And all about to touch the shit, and they touch the shit.
I
and now
got
they're
6
dead.
months to retirement.
That was my
Yeah.
previous group, right?
Yeah.
They wouldn't listen to me. Okay.
Having heard the words orbital platform, Jake, do you send any information through Bob to me? Because that doesn't mean anything to Tersa.
Yeah, I think
Right.
I probably just send like an image of what outer space is and what an orbital platform is. It's a bunch of guns that are so high up in the air they can hit anything they want.
So you're saying
And
this is some
Rocket
sort
Man
of
says,
like...
"I know you're pretty primitive. You guys are pretty primitive, so yeah." He kind of, it's a big gun in space up in the sky.
And so you're saying the box is the way that we aim the gun in space.
Yes.
So if we hide it's the targeting. Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
So you should let me have it, then it'll be safe.
That's the part where it falls.
You see what
apart
I've got
right
here?
there.
You see what I've got going on here? They can't hear you, Jake.
Bob can tell them. Bob can tell them.
So you should give it to me because then it'll be safe. You see what I've got going on here? This is well defended. I can escape quickly if I need to. I've got my rocket pack.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
He pauses for a minute and he says, Razor.
I look on the floor
Oh,
and
you
see if
didn't know
there's a
his name.
razor there.
You look what?
I look on the floor to see if there's a razor somewhere in his eyesight. In his eye line.
There is not. But...
Okay.
Yeah, he clearly just made that up, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, razor. The box is safer with you.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Look at
But,
you.
like-
You barely survived that train. Just think.
Yes, but the only reason we were in the train, Razor, is because of you.
Scotty froze.
Oh.
He
Scotty.
certainly did.
Oh dear.
Scotty.
He has.
Okay. While God is asleep, I ransack Razor.
I'm gonna do a John
back.
Cusack and hold the box
I'm
over my
definitely
head.
taking
yeah.
that backpack. Just so we're clear. Oh, hey, hi, Scotty.
Hey, Scotty, you
So,
froze there
as
for a
he's
minute
saying
or
that-
two.
That the box is going to be safer with him, I point out that really considering I'm the one who went in and got the box, and then I kept you from taking the box twice.
I helped a little bit.
You say you're the better person to have the box?
Of course.
Prove it.
Are you guys going to arm wrestle?
I would also like to send along through Bob the point that if he was really planning to protect the box from all dangers, he wouldn't be set up in the middle of Nightmare City.
This is a fair point.
He figures I have the box. I'm saying prove it. If he attacks us right here, right now, he thinks he can take it. This is going to be the moment.
You
Let's
both
go.
see that Rufus's body language, like he doesn't like this person.
Yeah.
And you know what it means when like dogs don't like people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that immediately.
So here's
Yeah.
what I do. I open inside my coat. I pull out like the last marijuana cigarette I have, and I like offer it to Razor. You want to smoke?
He says that stuff doesn't affect me.
I'm gonna take the edge off Razor.
My metabolism is too advanced for that.
You want to bet?
Now give me the box, you cretins. Or I'll kill you where you stand.
I pulled the trigger.
There.
Oh!
Just waiting for the verbal cue.
All right.
I hear Bob pass that on and go, Friar Duck, because this is about to go boom.
Okay.
That's so good. That's so
All right.
good.
So,
Steve.
Jake, you get to roll.
Oh
you roll a 6.
shit!
I
think that was the crit you were looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, now roll another die. You need to get a 6.
Confirm it.
That's a 3.
You didn't, but you still hit him.
I'd like to roll that power pool to see if I can turn that into a crit. It's
Okay.
very unlikely, but weirder things have
It can
happened.
happen.
Yeah. Take that off. Nah. And
Well, it didn't get worse.
You got a hero die.
You did?
no, I still have one.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna spend it. Why not?
Okay, cool.
Good lord.
Oh wow!
Can I add
At
them
the beginning
together?
You said you hacked it.
4
No.
threes in a row.
Nice try.
I would like to point out that Jake technically rolled the 3 and the 6 they had to roll.
Just not in the right order. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Well, not how it works. You got to roll the 6
Yep.
after you get the
Yeah.
first 6.
Fryer and I
Yeah.
are both down to
You would have
one
hit with a
karma.
4, so the 6 definitely hit. But
Yeah.
Just one shot.
you don't. Yeah, you got to roll it again to confirm, right?
All right, so that
Got
goes
it.
right into his neck. That's where I was aiming.
Okay, go. I'm gonna roll a die.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So some kind of shield deflects the bullet.
What? This guy sucks.
I'm going to leap at him and try to grapple and get whatever is on his face off if I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Let's
Nice.
Get it.
And I have a boon to grappling.
All right. I do too. So let's roll
Oh,
it up
good.
and see who wins. I got a
Uh-oh.
6.
Uh-oh.
Oof. Come on.
Oh!
Oh my god.
By the way, take a karma, Jake, and take a karma, Teresa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep,
I get a
yep,
karma.
Yep. All right. So he turns Razor turns the tables on Tersa, and is pointing his pistol up under her jaw now, Friar, and he says, "Give me the box, or she's dead."
Give him the box.
I just look at him and I'm like, she has the box. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you think they'd give it to me? Look at me.
He's not lying. It's why my backpack is tied to me like this. You're gonna have to let me go so we can untie all of it if you want me to get to it.
Okay, so all right. So he kind of lets loose a little bit. That's when Rufus leaps forward, jumping, biting it or trying to bite his leg, like knocking. He actually stumbles back towards the window. The window is closed.
Does Ty Lee have a shot?
But he's off balance, standing in front of the window, Friar.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was literally like, may I push him, please?
You can,
May I
yes.
push him,
We're gonna
please?
do
Let
a
me just see if I have-
contest, right?
Let me see if I have anything I can add to this or do
Yeah,
with this.
yeah.
Nope. Oh wait, yes, I do actually.
What do you got?
Wait, can you push Meredith?
I
She-
can, but at the moment, not till next round.
Oh, okay. The reason
Yeah.
is I would actually like, instead of trying to push him, I'd like to cast Befuddle.
Oh!
Ooh.
Okay, cool. So then Rufus might be able to push him out. Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right.
So this is a psychic thing, so I need to roll one, and there's no reroll, right? There's no. I can't add to it, right?
Okay, hold on. I'll roll my resistance first, and then you decide how many dice you're going to roll, right? So
Great.
this guy is very highly resistant, so he's going to roll 3 dice. Okay.
Oh, gracious.
Now, if he rolls a 1,
Oh, I rolled a 6,
so
so you have to equal a 6.
have to
So
equal
you
six.
can roll 1, 2, or 3 dice
Okay.
to beat it.
And so,
But
if I roll-
any ones or twos you roll, since you took this as a special ability,
Mhm.
fails it. But you can
Got it.
eat that by taking a strike. Okay.
Okay, that's no problem.
So let's see what you
My-
get first.
Okay, I have one question. He rolled 2 6s and a 1. Does his 1 play into his defense at all?
No, you just take
No,
the highest
okay.
number. Yeah,
That's
it's the
right, because I'm
highest
doing
number.
the magic part of this. Okay, so here we go.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
you
roll
want
3.
to beat the 6 with 3 dice, 2 dice, or 1 die?
I'm gonna go 3.
Okay, I would. Yeah.
Might as well. Yeah, gotta do it.
Oh,
Yes.
you
Oh,
did it!
yes.
You did roll a 2 though, which fails it automatically. But you can take Mind Burn and take a strike on yourself to still cast this thing.
Oh yeah, totally. Done.
Okay,
Done and
so
done.
you lose a strike. Okay,
Yep,
so it
okay.
hurts. You get a little headache there,
Mhm.
but he basically is befuddled and kind of forgets what's happening, right? For the
Okay.
moment. That's when Rufus leaps into him. Okay.
Does Ty Lee have a shot? She hasn't taken a turn yet.
Oh yes, yes,
on,
Ty Lee,
Ty Lee.
you do have a
Come on,
shot.
Ty Lee. Take the shot, Ty Lee.
Yes.
Take the shot.
All right, it's a single die because I suck.
Come on, Ty Lee. You got this.
1 die is all it takes.
What are you
sometimes.
shooting with? Are you shooting with the assault rifle?
The AR, yeah.
Okay, you get 2 dice if you
Oh.
want to go full auto.
Okay.
Come on, go full auto. Come on, Ty Lee. Come on.
Do you want me to re-roll that too, or count that as my first die roll?
I just counted as your first.
Okay, so I'll just roll one more.
Oh!
You got
Please take
2 power
please
pool
take
and 2
two
karma.
Yeah, please take your karma.
Do you want to?
Um,
do you want to?
Oh, yeah, do you wanna
spend
accept
power
this,
pool
or what do
dice
you wanna do?
maybe?
I'm gonna use a power pool dice. Yeah.
So you need a 4 to hit him.
Okay. Here comes that power pool dice. 3.
Hey,
I'm
you
gonna
have a
spend
karma
a
die?
karma. then.
Okay, nice.
Cool.
And then he falls out the window. I don't know what angle she
And
shot him
Rufus
from.
finishes him off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna see if the shield. I'm gonna see if the shield deflects it.
Okay, what do we got for shield?
Oh,
that is not a deflection, as it turns out.
It is
I
not.
He
loosened it.
gets the
I
hit
loosened
again.
it.
So he stumbles back, and crash. Glass shatters as he falls back out the window, and you guys see him go, doing the Hollywood.
Oh, that's right. He
Hollywood
took his
Yeah.
jetpack off inside. He can't
Yeah.
fly
He's
it
sitting
anywhere.
on
Has
his
the
chair
jetpack
here.
on it. He took
As
it off,
he's
right?
as he's falling and I hear that scream, my eyes just turn to the jetpack.
Yeah, Jake, you're gonna want to get over
Put it on.
here. There's something real pretty you're gonna want to see.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Listen, I know everyone's real scared of the box. We have to take it apart. We absolutely cannot let this thing continue to exist.
Oh yeah, if it's just a trigger, I'm totally open for you opening the box at this
Yeah.
point. If it's not actively a thing that's gonna go boom, it's just a trigger. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good with you opening it. But you should bring it up here and open it. This is a well defended.
Yeah,
spot,
that's
to be fair.
if it's clear enough for us to do that, that's what I'd like to do.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, what about
He
all
can
those?
cover you.
Yeah, what about all those
He's-
monsters?
There's like a dozen. Did the guy? Where are his guns?
He dropped them
He dropped them in the room, or he dropped them as he fell out.
in the room.
Oh, I
We
100%.
can use his machinery to cover you guys from up top, and
Yeah.
you'll be okay getting up. He didn't help us until we were almost to the top
I
anyway.
pick
He
up his
helped
two-
in the beginning.
Yeah, I pick up his two guns. I'm like, it didn't look that hard. Let's go. I'm ready.
Okay, here's what I propose. Ty Lee, you have the AR. I think we
Yeah.
share a bike. I drive, and you shoot.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan.
All right.
Okay, these are prestige weapons, the pistols, and they are.
Why am I keep getting so many guns? I'm a man of peace.
Well, you already have one fancy pistol, so I'm gonna take one of these prestige pistols.
Please,
off you.
please. Actually, you have don't you get a boon to shooting?
I do, and the
You should take
prestige
both
gives
of
an
the pistols.
additional boon.
You should
so,
take both of the pistols. Take both of the pistols.
Although, let's see, like
So
it with
these
pistols.
these are
right,
pulse
get it.
pistols, right? So
Ah,
they
don't get
shoot
it with pistols.
they shoot like energy packets or energy bursts instead of bullets.
You
So
get
they
one, I
actually
get one.
don't take ammo. You can charge them up, and then as long as you charge them for the day, they don't use ammo.
That's great.
Awesome.
That's really great.
So yeah, you guys should each take one of them so that they can both be fired every round.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yes.
Cool. All right, I'm good to go. Let's do it.
They also light things on fire that are like highly flammable, like gasoline. They'll light it on
Joints.
fire. The joints, yeah.
Okay. So Ty Lee's gonna ride on the back of my bike as I drive us up there with my lead foot inclination.
Hell
Okay.
yeah!
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
We'll man the gate at the top to pull it aside when you're getting close, and then close it behind you.
Are we attacked by swim team guys?
They start crawling out, but you hear something, and you see the Ravager, like crawling around on the structure, like grabbing them and throwing them down onto the ground.
Cool. I guess Mama's on our side now.
I turned to Tursa. I'm like, if you really think about it, that creature has done nothing but help us.
You know,
After we kicked its ass, yeah.
You have
Showed
to,
it
you
who
have
was the
to
alpha,
establish respect. You have to establish
Yeah, you
respect.
established
in the
dominance.
wilderness, you have to have that packing order.
I tip my hat to the mama dinosaur as she's carrying stuff up. Ravager,
Cool.
excuse me, Ravager. Yeah.
Cool. So you realize you don't have a lot of time because the Ravager's stomping around out there and getting them off the superstructure of the train is like going to make the train collapse, right? It's not long, so you've got to get out of here quick.
Yeah, I'm gunning it. I've been gunning it the whole time.
Okay. So you guys make it down. The thing, Friar, the thing kind of looks over at you.
I
There's
nod
that-
again.
There's that, there's that something between you that nods at you, yeah.
I throw it a joint. I have one joint left. I throw it this unsmoked joint.
It takes one of the mutants that's like squirming around in its claw, its enormous claw, puts it in its mouth and just rips it apart.
I mean,
like
you
a
do
meat
you, baby.
sausage. So you guys are zooming out. The cultists are all running out with their torches. Ah! Are you guys heading for the edge of the city?
Oh no, I was going.
Wait, I thought we were coming up the building.
I was coming up the building to open up the box in Rocket Man's lab.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, the train is collapsing, right?
Oh yeah, I thought we were trying
So you
to
have
race...
a limited time to get down from the building, right?
I thought we were. I thought the limited time was to get up onto the building because me and Tylee were
well, you
racing
could get up, but if you stay up there, you won't have any way down.
Oh, so the building has no stairs or whatever? Like
There's
you go
a
down?
there's a jetpack up there. We're fine.
There is a jetpack.
Yeah, he blocked the stairs because he doesn't need them.
Yep.
That's fair.
His jetpack is up there. We have a way down.
Which is how the
we're doing
Friar and I are
yes.
getting down because we
Yeah.
don't have a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, I think me and Tylee head up there, and I want to use
Yeah,
his
okay.
lab to. I want to use whatever tools he has in his lab to try and disassemble this thing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna let the train collapse?
Yeah, we don't need it.
We'll find another way
Okay.
down. We've got room.
Okay. Okay, cool.
It's not the most fucked up situation we've been in the last.
No, it's
24
not.
hours.
It's not. Okay.
It's really,
I
it
just wanted to
doesn't
be
even
clear, okay.
rank on the list.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be clear. Okay.
Yeah.
The stairs are blocked is the biggest danger here, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're looking at the box, and it has some kind of like high-tech cipher. Lock.
I'm looking through my Bible scrapbook for anything that will help, and it's 100% just Sudoku and Magic Eye. There's nothing useful. What about this? Is this anything? Is this something? I don't.
All right, so I take off my tool belt and lay out everything I have. I collect whatever useful tools Razor might already have in here, and yeah. So the
got his ID.
cipher. Can I roll something to try and decipher it, or is it possible that I could disassemble this thing without breaking the cipher?
It is possible. It could be booby trapped.
Right, but I think getting the cipher wrong would be bad too.
Yes.
Do
Okay.
we want to toss it in the lava?
No, again, the lab might set it off. We don't know how it works. We need to go look at it. I know that that's dangerous too, but we can do this carefully. Lava can't do it carefully.
Fair point.
Okay, so I'd like to take a crack at deciphering it. Can I do that?
Yes. Yes. You don't have the hacker
Oh yeah.
inclination, right?
Oh, it's that kind of a cipher. No, I don't have that. I was thinking it was more like
Okay.
a set of like a combination lock where I just needed to pick the symbols.
Okay. There is a computer
Okay.
there.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Razor's computer.
Yes.
Okay.
Does he have any logs on it? I'm going to start poking around on his computer while Jake's looking at the box.
Yeah, see if you can
Did he
find
keep a
anything
diary?
on the cipher.
Yeah, any information. What does he keep on his computer if I can get into it?
Okay. That's when over the speaker you hear Digital Angel say, "I can help.
I cut the speaker wire.
I can open this box."
I cut the speaker wire.
Yeah. Fuck.
We've heard his pitch. We've heard his pitch. We're not interested. Can I try to? I think I'll go with my plan A and see if I can disassemble it without breaking the cipher, because that plays into my skill set more.
Go after a hinge or something.
Yeah, go after a hinge or a seam and see if I can very gently pry it open
Okay.
without tripping a trap.
Right. You have Legends of the Fall, right, Jake?
I have Legends of the Fall, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you, as you're kind of looking around at, the different tools and stuff that you could use and the computer and all this, you find some drugs, which you thought were at first drugs, and they are actually, they're not actually drugs. They are, they're some kind of nutrient that simulated humans use. And you realize that Razor was probably a simuloid, which A simuloid is a artificial human that where clones are generally friendly to people, simuloids are not. Like, they hate humanity, and they want to finish off what the apocalypse didn't. They either want to conquer humanity to show their superiority because they hate their creators.
Yeah.
They consider their creators weak and unworthy, that they created them, and they hate them. They hate them, and they hate themselves for being created by humans, and so they try to punish humans, right? So that's their kind of modus operandi, right?
And this
That's
guy
cool.
was
So that's
working,
probably what this Razor was.
and he was working for Digital Angel on top of that. So we
Who
know,
claimed that he was real flesh and blood like us, which was a flat out lie.
right? And Digital Angel is now also confirmed bad.
And remember, he kept saying how you were unworthy of him and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Digital Angel and Razor both have taught us one important lesson, which is computers are shit at coming up with good names. Just terrible. Digital Angel and Razor.
I don't think
They're very edgy.
I don't think Digital
Yeah, they're
Angel
super
named
edgy.
itself. I don't think Digital Angel named itself.
No.
I will bet you that Digital Angel has a purple screensaver. I bet you there is. I'll bet you Digital Angel used to hang out on 4chan, 100%.
Digital Angel probably was 4chan.
Yeah. Oh God, we should have shot it.
It gained
All right.
sentience.
Yeah.
So here's how there are special rules for the hacking. Okay. So here's how that would work. Everything has a level of hacking, which this is very hard. So it would have 6 dice. Okay. So what I roll is 6 dice. Okay. And then we see what I roll. All right. Every turn you attack the problem, you have to beat at least one of the dice every round, right?
Okay.
If you don't, you either can't break the encryption, or you set off whatever.
Oh wow.
So I feel like I have no choice but to approach it from a hacking perspective. I can't just mechanically try to disassemble it from the back or something.
No.
Okay. So Machine Head, I'm not going to get any boon to this then.
Yeah, you feel if you pry it open, it's not a good idea.
Okay.
You could force it open. You could do that if you want. But as a Machine Head, you're worried that if it has a lock on it, and it's just high tech, it's probably got some kind of bad thing that happens.
All right,
right?
let's do the hack.
But you can use the computer to help you hack.
Will that give me a boon?
Yeah, we'll give you a boon.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah.
Is there anything in the room
You don't have to use Digital Angel. You can use the computer itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything I can take shelter behind away from Jake in his current project?
You guys can feel free to leave now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna throw the rope out the door and be down the tower part way if you're gonna start this. But
yeah, you'd have to literally climb down the tower, right?
When you cut the
Jake.
wire, I'm just gonna mention everything that told us that Dr. Cyclops was not the person to give this to were the people trying to destroy humanity. Maybe that means Dr. Cyclops is absolutely the person who should have it.
You're not wrong about that.
Have fun picking the lock. And I go
you're also
down.
you also weren't wrong about the part of that sentence where you said maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna hang out down closer to the bottom. We'll leave the rope for you to follow us once you've
That's right.
the box.
Okay.
I
Take
am.
the jetpack with me.
No, I got the jetpack. You're gonna go to the ground and take the jetpack?
If you're staying, you can
I'm
keep
saying.
the jetpack.
Oh no. The Friar's 100% staying. The Friar is like, fuck it, Jake. I came here with you. I'm staying here with you. I take the last half joint that I've been nursing this whole time, and I stick it in your mouth, and I'm just doing Rocky Marciano, you got this, kid. Come on.
I spit that right out. Listen,
I'm grateful.
Friar, I just want to make one thing real clear to you so you know what you're getting into.
What's that?
This is a trigger for an orbital weapons platform. If indeed it is booby-trapped, the most likely form of that booby-trap is for the orbital weapons platform to shoot where we're standing.
The Friar takes you see it really hit him for the first time, his face kind of gets really serious. And he's like, I'm going to be honest with you, Jake. I've been coming down off a high for about 25 minutes right now. And I'm starting to feel more myself. And I want to tell you, I have no idea what the fuck you just said.
I pick up that joint I spit out and put it back in your mouth.
Yeah. And I'm back at Rocky Marciano. That's my...
Do it.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Ty Lee and Tersa, are you guys climbing down?
I'm going for my motorcycle and trying to get a little bit of distance because that is my understanding as well. Is if it goes wrong, this is about to go boom, and we need to be at least a
Before
building
we do this, I want to do one thing, okay? I want to attempt to turn on the jetpack. And I want to fail.
Okay.
Ah, boosh. Yeah, you fly into
Fail
the
in
next
what way?
building.
In any way that's going to get me some karma for what I'm about to do.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, first off,
Yes.
with this challenge, you can't use karma on the challenge.
Fuck.
Okay. You can use hero dice and power pool dice. Which you know that.
Jake's got
Okay.
nothing left.
Okay, so
I mean, Jake, do you want me to do it?
No.
I think I'm
at
the
least
only
he
one
has
that
a
has
boon.
anything.
At least he does
No,
have a boon.
I will ask this. Since I do have the ability, I have leadership where I can share my karma with any team member, and given that we're probably like near the end of our session here, may I share my my hero die and my powerful die with Jake?
You can't share those, but you can share. Now he could buy the power pool die or the karma back.
But that takes
Uh,
5.
I mean,
doesn't
not
it?
the karma, the hero die back. But you need 5. You need 5.
Yeah, I don't have that
Karma.
much.
Yeah.
I don't have that much, yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't remember the power pool.
Do you get any boons to this?
if
Jake?
you could buy the
I
power pool
do,
die back?
not.
No,
We
you
can.
can.
Let me
You
double
get some-
check
not
the
in-
one
It's on-
powerful
it's
die
on the
gives you 2
sheet.
karma, 2 powerful die gives you a hero die, 1 powerful die, full night's rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait,
I just
No,
want to
you
point.
can't. You can't.
I want to point out the mechanics that Scotty described to us about the hack. He rolls 6 dice, I roll 2 dice, and I only have to beat one of his dice each round.
Each round you only have to beat. Now, if I roll any ones, those are taken out of the equation.
Okay,
So
I didn't know
it's
that
an easier
part. But
task.
still, mathematically, it's actually in my favor here.
Mm-hmm.
do you,
Yes.
when he beats a die, do you take that out of the pool?
Yes.
Or is it? See, that's what I'm trying to
That's
say.
the part.
It's-
So then
yeah,
then the last die are the hardest dice, right?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless if you roll a 6, you could take out a 6, right? As long as you roll a number, you can take that
Okay.
number out, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So
Are we ready?
yeah, let's just do it.
Okay.
So,
All right, here we go. Okay, so I got a
Ooh,
6, 2,
okay.
2, 4. Okay, so the two ones are lost. That's cool. So we
okay.
only have a 6.
All right. So my highest roll is a
Okay.
3. I can take out one of those 2s.
Okay.
Okay.
You can actually you can take out one of those 2s. You can actually take out another one. You can take out 2 of the 2s.
Oh, both of
You
my
can
dice
use both
count.
of his die?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
Oh, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it, Steve! Don't do it!
Oh, fair
So
point.
that would leave
fair point.
6, 4 left.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Steve! Don't do it!
Oh,
Or you
so
could leave
you
it too.
you only
The
roll this
the devil's
once.
tempting you, dude. Don't do it.
Oh, you only roll this once. I didn't realize that. Yeah,
Correct.
you're
only
right.
roll
It's,
this
a,
once,
it's like
yeah.
a
Yeah, these
and
guys
then
are
you're
right.
building
I'm
on
And
it.
just
then you have to
taking a-
eliminate all the numbers.
I understand
Yeah.
now. I understand now.
Take
Okay.
the 2. Just take
So-
the 1, 2.
Yeah, I'm taking out a single 2.
Okay.
So now
so
we
then
have
you have
6,
6, 4,
2
2 left.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll again.
Come on, buddy.
I'm taking out the
Oh!
6.
Yes!
4 and 6.
Yeah.
You only
Don't
have
roll
one left.
ones, Jake.
Now all you have
Do
is a
not
2.
You only have to
roll-
take
Don't
out
roll
the
snake
two.
eyes.
As long as I don't roll
Don't roll
snake
snake
eyes, we
eyes.
win. Boom.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, you
Fuck,
got it.
yes, Jake.
And inside is a little hamster on a wheel.
So it goes. It makes a happy beep charm, like a happy chime.
Whew.
And you hear it go.
I pass out from sheer stress.
The tension finally got him.
Yeah.
Take a
Well,
karma.
I'm starting to get sober. Yeah, I'll take the camera. I'll totally take the camera. 100% just pass out. Just I'm too hot. I'm too sober for this.
Yeah, it's just too much.
Can't handle
Too
it.
much more. Okay, so. And you see what's inside.
What is it?
And
Oh, you.
I think that's where we'll end the session.
Oh!
What? This was our last one.
Yep.
You gotta
You opened
tell
the
us.
suitcase.
Wow! I know, dude, he's Pulp Fictioning us right now. Oh
You
Oh
see it
my
in all
God.
your glory, Jake.
Is it glowing gold
And then
on
it
my
fades
face?
to black.
Oh, wow. Guys, I potentially might have saved or destroyed the world or not.
It was
Awesome.
a hamster on a wheel. Okay.
Yes.
It
a
was
golden
hamster.
hamster on a platinum wheel.
Yeah, you know what? In my
It's a
head canon,
Tarantino.
it's a
Yeah, you
super
can be-
intelligent hamster that's been locked in the
Full
crate the
Tarantino.
whole time.
So funny.
Right.
So funny.
Hello, Jake.
Scotty, this game was awesome. I'm glad I got to beat
Yeah,
the hacking
dude.
challenge right at the end. That's cool.
That was awesome,
whoa,
man.
Yeah.
That hacking challenge that's a cool mechanic, dude.
That's
Oh, thank
really
you,
cool.
thank you.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, dude. This is awesome. This is my first time ever playing EZD6 for more than one session.
Mhm.
That's great.
I love these characters. They're so cool.
They're so cool.
Oh, dude,
I love
agree.
these characters.
We got to bring
You
them
guys
back
are amazing.
sometime. I can't do
we
Saturday
we
games.
gotta have the return of the.
Yeah, I can't do
I'd
Saturday
be down.
games on the regular, but we got to bring them back sometime.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell
Definitely.
yeah. This was
All
killer.
right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back on Monday with Tales from the Loop, and again on Friday with episode 14 of Shadows of Arconia 2. And as soon as we can make it happen, without all dying of sleep deprivation, we'll have DM Scotty back.
Yay.
All right. Good
All right,
night,
everybody
everybody.
live. Cool.